Young Americans. What is going on with this thing? Hello there. Why is this happening? Live stream is offline. Live stream is live. I'm getting very conflicting information here, guys. I'm getting you are now live. The internet can totally see you now. And I'm just getting nothing. That's weird. That's really weird. Hey, is our audience there out there? Is our audience out there? Do we have a Kira? Do we have a Scott? Are we streaming? Is somebody out there able to check?
Someone online to see their comment?
You're getting nothing?
I am watching a video clip
of us.
Of me talking about how rich people are.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna go in here, okay, we just started streaming again. Oh, here's the thing. Stream resumed, stream is continuing, and Gabrielle just ruined Guy's night. That's on the internet now. Oh yes, now we're on. Hi, Ethan.
Oh, a whole naked face. Your whole naked face, man.
We're streaming.
I'm still not seeing it.
Face, man.
It says live now, and I click on the live now, and it just plays a 1 minute and 50-second video of us talking about rich students.
Even though the stream was continuing, my computer wouldn't go past after the stream had stopped.
Sometimes the stream is a little janky.
Also, I love that you stopped the previous clip of the stream right after Noah brought up the scandal and before I got to explain anything about it.
Wait, what?
The scandal about Jerry Falwell Jr. profiteering off of property.
What?
Apparently there was some sports center that was built, or that the property was built for, under the pretense that the university was going to build some sports center for somebody, and then they turned around and sold that property for a profit. Honestly, I don't think it's true. The man just has a lot of haters, and people are trying to sully his name. So
now,
as you built
and put a little message on saying like the views expressed not the views of
These are purely the views of Ethan Sawyer.
Well, Ethan, you cut Ethan's explanation out, so you just have to. They're solely the views of Noah.
This choose solely the views of Noah. These are solely the views of Noah and Ethan, and maybe Gabrielle. Or maybe just Gabrielle's blouse. Which has its own bold and beautiful opinions.
What are you talking about?
your shirt.
Yes.
I'm not wearing a shirt, I'm wearing a dress.
Oh. Well, we can only see the top half of it, so we assumed.
Please stop assuming the identity of
your clothing.
My dress.
I identify as an Apache helicopter.
As do I.
Perchance, yea, verily. Also, why is a trance music video happening in Noah? Holy cow!
What the frick is going on?
The demon being summoned out of his camera.
Oh my god!
It's
possessed. His phone is possessed.
It's like,
this is like making me almost want to throw up.
There should be a video for the band Madness just happening in the background. Letting the days go by, let the water.
I was trying to show you a video of a cat, but then my screen decided it wanted to do whatever this is.
Holy monkey! We're gonna focus on me for a little bit. There we go. Hi everybody.
I think all two of our viewers just like projectile vomited everywhere.
It's okay.
I think I'm the only one watching the stream right now.
It's okay.
Also, now we do have it documented on video, Andrew.
You actually do have a clean-shaven me.
Oh my god.
I have not been fully clean-shaven in, what, 2 years?
Whenever we
years?
went to King of Prussia.
That's 3
I
years.
have not had facial hair in
That's not true.
like 2 years.
Nice.
You had facial hair at one point?
Not facial hair that I'm proud of.
Is it like the one like squiggly thing off the side of the chin?
That's
No.
derogatory.
In what way?
It was one of those mustaches that like high school boys think is cool and it's really not.
Oh, no boy. I'm sorry.
So
It's
now that
okay.
the whole internet knows my facial hair opinions, shall we move on?
Pixar, it didn't happen. No, I'm kidding. That is
I
going
actually don't think I have any pics of that time.
That episode, the episode thumbnail should be Ethan with a mustache photoshopped on.
I'm trying to see if I actually have.
No.
I don't know that I have.
It
Oh,
must
here
be
it is.
big and voluminous.
Dude, that was last year.
Was it?
Yeah. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, because it was while I was at Summer Scholars. Look at the girl.
I look like skinny Rosie O'Donnell.
You look at I don't even that much skinnier.
That is
But, like,
kind of terrifying.
But here, now this isn't as bright as I can make it. Now, but look at the locks. The locks. Just cascading.
I want my hair back and I want my beard back.
No.
Yes.
Just look like
Get the
such a
beard
girl.
back, but keep the hair the way it is.
Not a bad idea from Noah.
It doesn't look cute.
What? Okay. Alright, okay. I'm sure the internet wants to hear exactly how cute you think I am. But don't they?
Okay, but like
You never
everything
know. The internet wants to do all kinds of things.
This is
Like
true.
watch cat videos all day long. That is an internet thing.
That is
Also, until somebody logs onto the stream, I can say whatever I want.
No, because it's also recorded and posted on the internet, and there are currently people watching it. So
Are there?
yes,
Waka waka.
Who's watching?
Can we skip over that?
But like
That's immortalized forever.
it's
on
the
YouTube.
it's the Fozzie Bear thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, who's watching?
I can't see names. I see numbers.
Ethan is the singularity.
Ethan
We
reveals
have to
himself
get
as
them.
the robot.
If we want to know who's watching, we have to get them to comment.
Comment and you're cool. Comment and you're cool. Peer pressure's okay. Comment
Hi,
and
we
you're
like
cool.
you. Come say hello to us because.
Yeah, say hi in the chat if you are watching the stream. Oh nope, they left.
Oh
Oh my gosh!
I blew
We
it.
had one viewer,
Blew it.
and we chased them off.
Oh my god.
Yep.
We are literally so sad.
We are the worst. We are honestly the worst. Also, if Andrew ever looks slightly distracted tonight, it's because Andrew is watching the ALCS on his phone.
Oh shit! That started.
Wild DMing?
Yes.
What is the ALGS?
The ALCS. The
What is
American League Championship Series.
Yankees are playing. Don't tell me. Don't say it. Don't say it. Shut up. Yankees are playing the Astros.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
No, you did not. I watched on FS1.
It is on FS1, for those of you who
I
are
could be
curious.
watching the game right now, Andrew.
I know, honey, but you chose to spend this evening doing our hobby.
Yeah, but you could have canceled tonight. We could just cancel for the entirety.
Oh my
of
god! We're not canceling D&D for the rest of the MLB playoffs!
Why not?
Because it's like another month!
Just watch the highlights afterwards.
Yes. Alright.
Excuse you.
Alright, so.
Justin Verlander.
Justin Verlander, he's married to Kate Moss.
I thought he was an outfielder. I keep forgetting he's a pitcher. Whatever. Listen, shut up.
You really only watched National League games, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're the only major league that actually matters, other than the Boston Red Sox.
Junior circuit's better than senior circuit. Alright.
So that's fine.
If any of you are out there got that joke, thank you. there are people who can do both sports and RPGs.
I can. Are you trying to get me to stab you in the face? Because it's about to happen.
The internet heard that.
Yes.
That's documented.
Yes, it is. If anybody ever finds me stabbed in the face one day, trace it back to this moment.
I hate you.
It's okay. So do I. Alright.
You can't use that joke anymore. Stop it.
I know, but it's true. Is it a joke if it's true?
You stop.
Okay, alright. So, last time we left our heroes, Ethan was sitting on a log, moping.
No.
Right?
No.
What were you doing?
I was sitting on a log watching. I was keeping watch, but I was quite content.
Okay, Ethan was contentedly sitting on a log watching.
He
Ethan.
walked off after being told that cleaning skulls in company is not normal. To good
Oh,
people.
yeah.
That's right. Okay, alright. Ethan, my man. Make a perception check. My dude.
I should never be allowed to keep watch. Natural 1.
Natural
With
1.
no modifiers.
Natural
We
1.
all died.
Alright. Okie doke. Ethan, what's your armor class?
Oh god. 16.
16. Alright.
A meteor falls out of the sky.
What was that? Ethan, I need you to do me a favor.
And roll a dex save.
Nope. I need you to actually do me a favor. I need you to
Did you say death save?
make a Constitution save.
Fort save?
For yes. Oh dear. Yes.
4.
4.
Oh my gosh.
The
4.
next thing you do, Ethan, is start rolling stats.
Okay. So Ethan.
Yeah, roll 3d6. Oh, that's good. Roll another 3d6. Am I rolling a new character? No.
Ethan, you're sitting perched on a log.
Frick.
In the distance, you hear a soft twang, and you feel a thunk into your as an arrow pierces your left shoulder, and immediately you feel something seeping into your blood and growing weaker.
What exactly did I just step into?
We don't know yet.
I rolled a natural
We're all
1 on my
gonna die.
perception check and a 4 on fortitude, and I'm apparently now poisoned.
Is this where we're all sleeping at night?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many hit points of damage? is it?
Ethan, you are going to take. You're gonna take 4 points of. You're gonna take 4 points of piercing damage, and you are going to take 2 points of strength damage.
Oh, that's not good.
You down to a 5?
What?
I'm down to a 5 now.
All right.
You're as strong as I was charismatic.
All right. So,
What is that? A -3?
Yeah.
God, Ethan, unable to keep upright the noodle that is his body, rolls.
I'm going to scream. I suppose. What would he say? Onslaught! And stand up and pull my gun and look for where the arrow came from. Can I roll
Alrighty,
a new perception check to try to find it?
you absolutely can.
This die is going in dice jail.
We're all American.
I want you to know it rolled a nat 20 before we started.
They
Well,
always do.
then you shouldn't have rolled it again. That always happens. If you
4.
roll that 20, you're next.
4. You are scanning the darkness in a panic. You see nothing.
This is
Okay.
my payment. This is my payment for what I did last week in my 5e session.
Alrighty. So,
Royally flip people over.
so as your things, hold on. Let me just make a thing real quick.
Are we on roll 20?
Yep.
Ah, sorry. This is why I shouldn't be late in the future.
It's it's quite alright. So let's see. It's
Dice, paper, pencils. How is everyone?
Let me guess. Roll initiative.
not yet.
The rest of us wake up to him screaming?
Presumably you do. Just let me finish one thought first.
On the bright side, if it's arrows, it's not some horrible monster.
Alrighty.
Also,
Unless it's a horrible
As
monster
part-
with a bow.
while
Or
I
a
am
horrible monster with an
searching,
escort.
Yes.
while I am searching for it with my
Yes.
terrible perception check and seeing nothing, I would like to reach around behind my shoulder where I got hit. Did it come from in front of me or behind me when I got shot?
In front of you. It came from in front of you.
So it went through my shoulder.
Yes.
So I'm going to reach around behind myself and pull it out of my shoulder so that it can't keep draining poison into me.
Alright. Alright. So, here's the deal. Ethan,
Yeah.
pick 3 numbers between 1 and 8.
What?
Pick 3 numbers between 1 and 8.
2, 3, 7.
2, 3.
Please tell me you
And
didn't just choose who else got shot.
Oh,
Alrighty.
yes, you did.
Alright, if I can Tasha and Gabrielle please tell me their armor classes?
Oh, aren't we undercover? Do we have a tent or something, or are we just sleeping out in the open?
You're sleeping around the fire.
You're sitting around the fire under an overhang.
AC is 17, not taking into account the fact that, we're lying on the ground and thus ranged shots are harder.
This is
Yeah,
true.
we're
This is
prone.
true.
Yeah,
This is
they
true.
have disadvantage on you guys. They didn't on me.
This is
'cause I'm
true.
upright.
Okay, so let's see.
Mine's 14.
Alright, so the first one was that. Okay.
Do I get to make a new perception check upon seeing more arrows come in?
Yes, you do. Alright, what do you guys armor classes again?
17.
14, but did we say anything about, did we end up house ruling the exhaustion thing with with sleeping in armor?
I think you're sleeping in light armor, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Mine's medium.
Oh, yours is medium?
Yeah.
And you only have a 14? What's your dex score?
0.
Oh, good lord.
Day to die.
Wait, are you a druid or a ranger?
Druid.
Druid.
How are you wearing medium armor?
It's a Pathfinder thing.
Does it? I don't know. Oh gosh. I'd say that you would have medium. See, light armor is stuff that you can wear, but
I'm gonna say
Armor
that I was
includes
not.
chainmail. I feel like sleeping in chainmail would be incredibly uncomfortable.
I'm
Yeah,
in
what-
hide armor.
You're in hide armor?
hide armor.
I have specific. I have
hide-
okay. there's
Hide armor's light.
No,
That's
hide
not-
armor's medium.
Hide armor is medium. There's a specific allowance for druids where they can wear hide.
Yeah.
It's stuff that's from an animal.
They
So
can
hide
wear
armor-
light and medium armor, but cannot wear metal armor.
Yes, hide is not metal. Therefore, I'm wearing hide armor. But I'm going to be just to make this easy and simple because I would not want to. Most likely, if we're out in the open, I would have worn my armor. So at some point, let me know what the exhaustion things are sometime soon. Because I know that we had some sort of detriment.
If I remember correctly, was it a minus? Was it some sort of minus
It wasn't
to
a
the?
disadvantage. I think it was a minus. It was either -2 or -5 to something.
Here's the question. Have you been sleeping in your armor the entire time we've been traveling because we've been out in the open?
Most likely.
So
Okay.
technically that would apply now.
Here's how I would call it. I would say
Okay.
that putting a negative to your skills the next day is kind of a little. I don't know. I think it's a little strenuous. I would probably say that you probably have a disadvantage on con-based saves the next day, or against exhaustion checks. I don't know. What do you guys think, fellow GMs? What do you think the ruling is?
I would go with standard Pathfinder ruling.
Yeah.
That's what I in
That
this
if
case.
you sleep in medium
Alright.
armor, then you take a point of exhaustion,
Okay,
which is disadvantage against skill checks.
that's not how we've been
We can
playing
do-
it at all. We played it as we played it as -2 this whole time.
Yeah, you're thinking 5th edition.
Yeah, so I'll say -2 on skill checks the next day,
Okay.
or that would be today, but not attacks.
Yeah.
Not attacks
Okay.
on the first level of exhaustion.
Alright, let's get back to
An
it.
exhausted character moves at half speed, cannot run or charge, and takes a -6 penalty to strength and dexterity.
Okay, that's like.
That's the final level of exhaustion.
But
though.
after an hour of complete rest, an exhausted character becomes fatigued.
Fatigue is just -2 and
Yeah,
to strength and dex.
and not to attacks or mental.
Yeah, I think we said for medium
Yep,
armor, if you
it was
sleep in your medium
fatigued.
armor, you're fatigued.
Mhm.
If you sleep in heavy armor, you're exhausted.
Yep, that is what.
And
I
if
think.
you're
More than
fatigued, you
normal.
still cannot run or charge.
You cannot run or charge, but you can still act. And so, as you guys are sleeping, as you're awoken to Ethan's cry, as you hear, and you hear a bottle shatter next to you. You see you hear as one sticks into one of the logs in the fire, and you hear an arrow clatter off the rock wall behind you.
What is going on? I was Indian. That's fine.
I would like to roll out of my bed and try and hide.
All right.
Also,
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Okay, dice. I have not gotten to test you yet today.
that's not too bad.
All right.
Money no whammies.
Francis is also going to just dive for cover, being the brave, beautiful man that he
Test
is.
my dice all real fast.
Are there any barrels or anything near me?
There is a crate back down in the cave. All right, let's try and get you folks on a map.
Yeah,
That would be nice.
Would be nice. All right,
Give me a
so
minute to test my dice and decide which one I want to use today,
alrighty.
and then I'll.
All
They're
right.
all rolling pretty crappy.
Oh, sleeping in armor, it doesn't matter if it's medium or heavy. It's still automatically just fatigue.
Yes, we're.
Just so you're aware.
All right, so we're okay. So here's the thing.
work that
I'm
out.
gonna go with you.
We are. I need to get some people on here, which is a little bit odd because Gabrielle, I don't know. You didn't save a file of like the people that you used last time.
Oh.
You know what?
Sorry.
It's good because I'm just
I'll
gonna.
be back.
Uh-oh. All
I'm
right,
gonna
so.
see if I can steal my dad's dice.
Uh-oh.
That's cheap, but also smart. Do it. Do
Um,
it so we can survive. Help us, Tosh.
Hey,
is
Brian,
what
can
Dad
I steal
said.
your dice?
You're our only hope.
Yeah, mine are rolling bad today.
Shapiro family problems. All right.
dice superstition.
All right. So, everybody, you are going to be assigned a color based on the number in which I put you when Ethan chose who was getting shot. All
I'll
right.
send you the stuff.
Why does my thing keep drifting over where I don't want it to go?
Andrew,
Yes.
do you want me to send you the picture that I put in the chat a while back of Felix?
Yes, please do. I will add it as soon as possible. Alright, so, I am the black heart. My thing keeps drifting randomly from side to side, and I don't know why. I'm not actually controlling that.
Nice.
Like, I'm
It
not...
has a tremor.
Alright. Okay, so that's me. Tasha, you are green.
I'm green.
Yes. Alright, Tasha, you're green. Gabrielle, you're red.
There we go.
Noah, you are light blue.
Yay, dead dice.
Harley is orange.
Is she coming in there?
Don't think so, no.
Ethan, somehow or another, I entirely forgot to add you onto this list.
I like purple.
Ethan, you are purple. Clover is indigo. Zim is yellow, and Jareth, I just didn't even include Jareth. I'm sorry.
Who's Jareth?
Zim?
Yes.
Ooh.
The people you met last night.
Yeah, Zim's the gnome dude, right?
The goblin, yes.
Goblin.
What's
Oh,
a gnome?
I forgot I fell asleep.
By the way, my new perception is 13.
And my stealth is 24.
Awesome. You guys,
I got an 11, so.
you guys are really cool. You guys really are the coolest. And we're just
You
gonna.
guys are really screwing this up.
Who's screwing what up?
The Yankees.
Do you just want pictures of characters?
I
for
would
future?
adore that. And you know what? I have to say that for Zim, we're just gonna fill in with Vilkas. Not Zim. I'm sorry for the big guy whose name is just escaping me. I called the wrong name. It's Jareth. Jareth is the big guy.
The orc
Yes.
is being lichen. What's the lichen?
The lichen is indigo.
Okay, so when we see a lichen, think orc.
Yes. The color for Jareth is Vilcus. Vilcus is a color now. Hey, it's still Kazaroth's favorite color. Alright, so you guys are all huddled down in this hollow here.
Unrelated, did we ever get experience from last session?
Why? Okay, is anybody who knows computer things know why my thing is randomly shifting from side to side?
What are you
What
talking
thing?
about?
On this stream, you can watch it. My map is like going back and forth for no apparent reason. It is summarily stopped now. Alright, so you are right about up. Let's see, which direction did I say you guys approached from last night? That's the one thing I can't remember. You guys
I
are...
was asleep.
That's-
And out of character.
Alright. Alright, so you guys are all sleeping over here in sort of like this big dry area. You're out there keeping watch. Alright, so we're probably going to have to we're going to probably put these people together, because these are people who are used to sleeping near each other. And this is a clump of people. There you are. Alright. Is your character where they would believably be?
Sure.
Where are the tents?
The tents would be over here, where these people are.
I mean, I
Yeah,
was
makes-
planning
makes
on
sense to
sitting
me.
like where everybody else was.
Oh, okay, so you're down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that blue?
That's water. That's a pool.
Okay.
That's a pool.
And where did the arrows come from?
Right ahead of you, so like over this way. Like over here. Like that
Okay.
direction. Alright, now it is time to roll initiative. Oh, also, I never got a stealth check from Gabrielle or...
Gabrielle is 11.
Gabrielle's an
And I was
11.
24.
24. I did not roll my own stealth. I rolled a 16.
And I rolled a 13 perception.
13 perception. Alright. You still see no one.
Lovely.
Alright, so, okay, so let's start with that. So let's start with those numbers for... Oh, this is the first combat I've run in a while, so if I'm a little sloppy, please forgive me.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, okay, you're up first.
11.
24.
Alright, Amari. I
Do you need a
can...
roll for Azalea?
Yes. Azalea is orange.
He has natural 5.
Alright, so it's gonna
I'm
be...
not rolling well today.
Alright.
I got a 24 initiative. I think that's the first time I've ever had an initiative of above 20.
Okay,
Nice.
so...
I love being dexterous.
Alright, so you're up next. That's then... Alright, what were the other ones? What were the ones from Noah?
11.
Also 11 for Ben, and 5 for
Okay, 11. Alright.
Azalea.
Actually, that might just be a dirty 20. I'm not understanding where the +7 for my initiative mod is coming from.
It's okay.
Improved initiative as a feat.
It's, believe it or not, Ethan, there is such a big gulf between the top of the pack and the rest of the pack that you're still be in the exact same place. Alright, so that's sort of the top of the group, and then we have...
I did have improved initiative, but I no longer do. Because that ended up getting switched out before we ever started playing.
Alright, hoop hoop. Alright.
So yeah, dirty 20 on my...
Alright, so
initiative.
11 was the other one for... That's... Alright, so that's...
Did you roll for Francis?
Francis did not roll. Oh, Francis did well. Francis will go after Ven. Okay, and then what is the name of your bird? Felix? I always forget. I forgot. Felix. Okay, cool. All right, and then we're just gonna go with, and then it's. All right. Then we're gonna have that, and then we're just gonna finish out with. And I somehow or another I rolled one too many initiatives. All right, we're good. All right, and do we? Oh, we did. I left out Azalea. I'm a bad GM, guys.
Are you a bad GM or are you just out of practice running combat?
I'm out of practice running combat. All right. First up, Amari.
Okay. Also, I forgot to roll initiative for Stuco.
Doesn't Stuco go on yours?
Yeah, that's what I
Really?
thought. Yeah, he does.
I can never remember Animal Companions versus the other one. Versus whatever the other one is. Okay, so Stuco, actually, in that case. Can Stuco roll? What?
Stuco's your animal companion. He acts on your turn. The thing that you're confusing him with was when we brought along in your first campaign when we tamed the direwolf.
Yeah.
When
no,
Gabby tamed the direwolf. Yeah, no, that was its own independent thing.
Still one of my greatest moments. Okay. Stuco would like to roll a perception check to try and figure out where these things are.
Sure.
And why is this thing being so annoying today? That was not good. 1 second. This thing is really driving me crazy today. They were too bad.
Oh, balls. I just realized that they shouldn't have had disadvantage against you guys. Should have been straight rolls.
Sucks to be them.
Because they would have normally had advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Is there above?
It's alright. It's alright. I actually don't think it would have...
Okay. Perception is wisdom based, right?
Yes, it is.
Alright, it was not good. It was a 9.
You have no idea.
Okay. In that case, I am going to... Who's close to me? Who's close to me?
You are... Yeah, you're right in the thick of things. You are red. You are the red heart.
Okay, I am going to... who's this? This is...
That's me.
10.
Okay. Sorry, my other plan got axed. I should have been more prepared than this, I'm sorry. I am going to have... My cat can do things for me. I'm going to have Stuco run over to Fenrir and cast resistance on him, which is a cantrip. But resistance gives you imbues the subject with magical energy that protects it from harm, granting it a +1 resistance bonus on saves.
Stuco can cast?
She can cast through Stuco.
Because it's a druid. It's a druid companion. So that's what I'm going to do. Level 0, is that still for... So I can't cast cantrips like indefinitely. I only have a handful per day, but does a cantrip still count as a bonus action as a druid? Or is that my action?
I'm not entirely sure what you're asking, but cantrips are a bonus action.
Wait, what?
No, wait, hold on. Or would it be you casting the cantrip is a bonus action? I'm gonna say that's gonna... I believe that uses Stuco's turn to do that, though. Or Stuco's portion of the turn.
Accurate.
What?
I feel like that's accurate.
And you casting it would still have to be a bonus action.
Wait, what do you mean?
You casting a cantrip is a bonus action. You're just transmitting it through the cat.
Okay.
It's not like it wouldn't take you any... It wouldn't make you expend any more energy.
Okay, that's also what I feel like. Alright, in that case, I would like to... I'm also gonna try, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my turn actually trying to see where this thing is.
Okay.
So,
You-
since I can,
Well,
do I just roll straight perception,
yep,
or do I
just
roll with
make
advantage?
a straight perception check. Stuco is. You're at night, you're a human, you're in low light, you really should be rolling with disadvantage, but because you're taking the extra time to look.
Okay, cool. Natural one.
Okay.
I see Stuco and nothing else.
You hear noises coming from right here.
From
You hear
Wait,
noises coming from right there.
great. I will be focusing on that unless somebody else finds them until the next turn.
Alright, groovy.
Fantastic. I'm gonna have once Stuco touches what's his face? I'm going to have him come back
Okay.
to my side.
Stuco will come back to your side.
I'm going to cover.
Duku duku duku.
Which Stuco?
Count Sudoku has returned to your side.
If you want to use like a dot, no, I guess that doesn't work.
Just we'll deal.
I just know where he is.
Yeah.
Know where your cat is at all times, children.
In Rochester, not with me.
You don't have. Wait, what? How is Lewis in Rochester? Who's with Lewis?
I'm on fall break.
Yeah, so I know, but like who's watching
I have
Lewis?
someone taking care of him.
No. Lewis doesn't come for breaks. Does Lewis not like car rides?
A 6-hour car ride with a cat is miserable.
Yeah, that sounds
No
about
matter
right.
how good said cat is in the car.
Sedate the cat.
A 6-hour car ride after a full day of classes when you get home at midnight with a cat is even worse. So
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay.
Sorry, whose turn is it?
It's Then's turn.
Okay. The direction of where the arrow came from. This is a stretch, but am I able to make like an intelligence check and try to like triangulate a general area of the source?
It's clever. I like it. I'll allow it. Sure, make a profession check. Well, no, that you're a weapons manufacturer. That doesn't really mean that you know. That straight intelligence is good. Straight intelligence is fine.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Now we're getting someplace. Ethan, you calculate that somebody must have shot from this general area to hit you the way they did.
Okay. I'm going to fire a lightning bolt.
All right, sure thing.
Right there. And hope that it arcs out and hits someone as it goes through.
Alrighty.
do we all see where this goes?
Yeah, you. I mean,
And I'll shout, "Over there!" as I fire.
Yes.
You're
All right.
supposed to go, lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Everyone knows that.
While jumping up and down. All right. All right. So.
So what am I rolling here?
You're making you're gonna make an attack roll with disadvantage, is what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. 7.
Alright, so 7. You hit the side of the cliff, but as you do, you see 2 figures with bows diving for cover.
So I don't hit them, but I know where they are.
Rocks fall off and start dripping into the pool, where Amari thinks she hears sounds.
Nice retcon.
Oh no! Now she's more convinced she hears sounds over there. She is.
Even though I shouted over there.
She rolled a natural 1, Ethan.
Wait.
Yeah.
I saw that, and then after that, who's face just fired, and which direction did you fire in?
I was firing right here.
Okay, which is the direction that I was told I heard sounds anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see anything? Did you see anything yet?
I saw 2 people dive for cover, but I don't know that you guys did.
Okay.
Did we?
But I still know that I'm looking, but
Yes.
you said over there, and you fired in that direction, so I'm assuming I
Yeah.
can put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, gracious DM, did we see
Who?
surviving cover in the light?
Amari definitely saw. Mari, you were already looking that direction. You could have not. I think that reasonably, since he yelled over there and shot over there with light, yeah, you guys would have caught a glimpse.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh no, cause see, here's the thing. No, disadvantage was the right call, cause it's still low light.
Disadvantage for who?
Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Never mind. Keep going. All right, this is gonna bring us to. All right, so you guys are all over there. Hey Tasha, pick a number between 1 and 8.
I'm gonna roll a die for that, so I don't feel responsible for who it kills.
That's fair.
4.
4. All right. Well, out of curiosity, what did you all do? Like, did you all spring out of bed?
I was trying to hide.
You were trying to hide.
With a 24 stealth, you did hide.
You done did.
Well, there's always natural 20s sometimes.
All right. Let's see. Oh. Noah is corrected. It is whatever action is described in the spell, even though using cantrips as a bonus action has kind of been a thing that we've been doing for ever.
No, it is a standard action. That's my bad.
Oh, that one is a standard action?
Yeah, I just wrote it.
Okay.
Thanks, Felix.
Thank you, Felix. All right, so here we go. Okay, so this is gonna be. No, that's no longer a thing. Straight roll. Okay. I'm assuming. Ooh. Hold on. I need the players. Hold on. I need the thing. I'm sorry, guys. I actually had to reference something. I was not as well prepared for this as I should have been. Hey Tasha, you're my weapons. You're my weapons guru.
Shoot.
1d6 bow. What's its crit range?
I think it's 19 to 20. It's a short bow.
It's a short bow. I didn't write it
I think
down.
it's 19 to 20. Let me check.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say I was dumb and I wrote down the damage. I wrote down like the damage types and stuff. I stopped before I got to the crit range.
No, I'm wrong.
It's just straight 20.
It's straight 10, but it's times 3.
Okay, straight 20 times 3. Okay. All right. So Felix, be very thankful that wasn't a straight 20. What's your armor class?
11.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you got armor to help with that.
Oh, yes. Sorry. 13.
Yeah.
13. Sorry, bud.
I tried.
Can you make a con save? Not a con save. Fort save. Thank you. My word, I'm rusty, my
I don't
friends.
suppose this is against thickness,
No.
because I'm better at this.
Sorry, it isn't. What's your roll?
12.
12. Okay, so that's not going to make it. Okay, so you were going to take 7 points of piercing damage.
Holy cow! From what?
An arrow that just struck you in the middle of the chest.
Oh,
Why are they shooting the children? I have 1 hit point left.
And also you take 2 points of strength damage.
I don't. Okay. I am now at 6 strength.
Okay.
See us lift big boulders over our heads. Almost half our party is now in 5 or 6 strength range.
All right, this is going to bring
Where's
it.
Vilcus when you need him?
Where is Vilcus when you need him?
Focus would make short work of these suckers.
Yes, Vilcus would. Okay, so it's going to bring us to Clover's turn, and Clover is going to step it in the middle, and she's going to start giving bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Awesome. Yes.
So that's gonna be a +1 to your attacks, your saves, so on and
Damage.
yes, damage, so on and so forth. You guys know the drill. It's like playing with Nexa. She pulls out her lute and starts going. She picks up the song they were singing from earlier about dying in flames together, and you guys, you know what? It is what it is. It be what it be.
You do what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do. Okay, this is gonna bring us to an epic turn that involves Ven, the Beige Man, and Felix.
Can we effectively all now see these people?
You can definitely see. You can see these two guys. You will note that the guy who shot Felix was not one of those two.
Balls, there's more. Okay. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to, Noah?
I can go.
Hit it.
All right. Felix is going to do a couple of things. First of all, he's going to use his lay on hands on himself to give himself some hit points back. Thankfully, that is a swift action. I think it's just 1d6 at this level.
Sit tight.
Thank you.
All right, he's going to get 4 hit points back.
Nice.
And then he's going to start glowing super bright, which, for you knowledge, GM, makes it so that they have a 20% chance to miss me.
Nice.
Does it illuminate the area enough that everyone can see?
Let's see here. It illuminates.
Stop grinning maniacally. We all know you're up to plenty.
Oh, come on. You know grinning maniacally is half the fun of being a DM.
I have to work on my poker face.
So everything within everything within 30 feet increases light by 1 step.
Okay, alright, everything within 30 feet. Okay, so this all is now in normal light, which immediately you see, Fen, directly next to you. There is a tall, cloaked figure with 2 big, dark eyes staring out between wraps, who immediately recoils from the light.
You were talking to me here?
Yes, right next to you. You see right next to you with 2 swords raised at you in your direction, ready to deliver a killing blow. You see that this figure drops back and shields its eyes from the light.
Can we put them on the map?
You're welcome.
Oh yes. Sorry about that. Man,
Also, that is a free action, so I still have something left. I'd like to know who was hit by arrows so far.
you, Fen, and one of the bottles of wine.
Okay, I'm going to run over to Finn.
What?
And I am going to cast Cure Light Wounds.
Do you have to be touching him to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Move over to him.
Where art thou?
I am there.
Okay, yes. Boop.
Yes, and then I will cast Cure Light Wounds and give him some hit points back. Oops, that was the wrong dice. It's like, roll a 1d8. Wait, I got a 9. Oops, that was a 1d10.
What's your spellcasting modifier?
That's a good question. His would be wisdom, I believe.
Yeah, but what's your wisdom mod?
My wisdom mod is a 0, I think. Let me check.
Wait, what?
Nope, my wisdom mod is -1. I have -2 stuff.
As an oracle?
Look, I had to choose something to be positive.
How are you
I chose
casting
charisma
spells?
because my spells are charisma based.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I'm sorry. I thought your thing was wisdom. Yeah.
I say.
Charisma is like the last thing that I would guess for an oracle.
Then what's your
Right.
Charisma mod?
+2.
Okay.
I rolled an 8 on the 1d8.
Nice.
So wait,
So I'm back up to full.
so basically Felix casts spells because he's cute.
Quotes list.
Quotes list.
Essentially, the idea behind oracles is a lot of what they do is because of a certain like personal magnetism they have. It's not necessarily a cuteness magnetism so much as an effect they have on other people because of how they look.
That's li-
And so a lot of them are just
Definition
bizarre, but it still gives them a certain form of charisma.
So this is,
And that's also kind of what makes the gods interested in them, is the idea.
okay, but
And
that's
gives
the
them their
definition
power.
of being cute.
bringing back the
Like,
comeliness
little kid,
stat.
the gods decided that you are a worthy orison of their work. So
Yeah.
you cast spells because the gods think you're cute.
Yes.
Exactly. Felix casts spells because the gods think he's cute.
Hashtag comeliness should no longer be dump stat.
I feel like that's very wrong in some way. Not only good-looking people get to be blessed with God.
Oh, they good looking.
No, it's not. It's not necessarily good looking. It's just
Cute.
has something about them that makes them stand out charismatically.
Like if he wore
Oh,
camel
okay.
hair and ate
Oh, ugly.
locusts.
So it could be that you're so ugly that the gods are just like, oh my gosh, we gotta give him a break somehow.
I'm choosing to think it was the former for Felix.
Felix is so cute they helped versus like I don't even know.
Anyway, I have done everything I can do.
One sec.
We can see people, and
So you're
I'm
basically
really
able to
good.
cast spells because you're cute.
Yes.
All right.
Alright.
Who's next?
That's
All
me,
right.
I believe.
Yes it is.
I am currently sneaky stealthy.
You are
Alright.
sneaky stealthy.
Anyway, I can... Is there enough ground here to stand there and get flanking?
Hubba na hubba, I. Alright. Tashi, are you green?
I am green,
You're green, alright.
and I am snucked.
Snucked.
Not good.
1,
Quotes list.
2,
I'm gonna leave that to you,
3,
Ethan, because I'm...
4. You can get there moves wise without running through the water.
Okay.
Which
Run through the wall.
Would I
Which-
break sneakiness if I ran through the water?
you would. Which is it's just like
Well, we're gonna try and sneak there without running through the water and see if we can do that. Not an option?
I think. Oh, I don't know. You're gonna have to make it. You're gonna have to make an acrobatics check to balance on the edge of the water. But you know what? If you're not, I'm gonna let you try it. You can either make a stealth check or an acrobatics check to try and stay out of the water and stay stealthy.
Okay. Another, like a new stealth check, right?
Yeah, either that or a acrobatics.
I'll take that. That's a 21.
All right, you're over.
All right.
You're there. You're there. You got like 1 foot in the water, and you got it in there quiet.
Then I will snuckedly stick my rapier in this guy's back.
Advantage, madam.
Advantage!
I will snuck it.
Natural 20.
Why? Why? Every time.
Dead dice mojo.
Your brother.
Double, right?
In my rules, yes, it does, because I believe that sneak attack should be horrific critical inflictions of misery.
Oh, that's nasty.
Please just wipe him
Look,
off the face of the
It's a
planet.
rogue being a rogue.
Hashtag just rogue things.
So that's 9 doubles, 18 plus 4 is 22 points of damage.
Oh!
What?
You're welcome, brother dearest.
Yeah.
I mean, between the light and this dude looks rocked.
He's not dead.
No.
Dead?
There's like, you stab it and you look, and there's like this dark, like really dark, like reddish purple blood seeping down onto your hands. Like spurting from him.
I have the unfortunate feeling he's going to turn around and eviscerate me next turn.
I don't think your brother's going to let him live till next turn.
No, I'm
My
not.
brother has gone in this round already, and he has not.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Actually, he did. You just didn't know about it.
Oh, good.
Remember, because he recoiled from me with the bright light?
Mm-hmm.
Like he was about to attack me?
Alright, so Felix is gone. Ven, you've gone. Alright, I'm gonna need... Tasha, roll the d8 again.
Out of curiosity, am I still sneakified from the archers?
Let's find out, shall we?
And how many d8s do you need?
You are... Uh-oh. You are not sneakified from the archers, I'm sorry.
Even with a 21?
They rolled freakishly well.
Good lord.
They rolled an 8...
Freakishly low?
They rolled freakishly high.
Alright, how many d8s do you need?
How many? Just one d8, please.
Also, I'm going to point out that I just accidentally said good lard instead of good lord.
Good lord!
I'm gonna go get butter and start eating it.
get lard, man. Is that on the correct list now?
Oh man,
Fine.
I haven't had lard like this since the 80s.
This line is from the 80s.
What
That's
kid?
a 2.
That's a 2.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, means it's either me or Amari.
But kids, why eat lard when you could just make a Crisco milkshake?
Oh!
In my mouth.
I
Get that idea away from me.
Ethan.
I can literally.
Horrifying.
feel
Oh
that
my
in
gosh.
mouth.
So you can substitute shortening.
A shortening milkshake doesn't sound any better.
I can really taste the melted grease. In
Oh my
mouth
word.
Right now.
Okay, so Tasha, you are right. You did select yourself. But you as you're fighting this guy, you hear a twang. You feel something whisk past your ear, hit part of his cloak, pass right through your brother, whiffling his hair back, and then into the wall. You just hear a "Damn it!" from off on the cliff.
Male or female, damn it, out of curiosity.
It was a dude, damn it. It was a damn it dude.
Wait, hang on. If it riffled my hair, then it would have gotten stuck there. I have dreadlocks, dude.
Oh, that's right!
Thinking your dreadlock.
There's an arrow through your dreadlock.
Stays there for the next 30 years.
Just keep it there.
Go on the corpse list too.
Tasha, roll a d8. There we go. Roll a d8.
It'll go well as a fashion statement with your skull.
Yes.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. Okay, who is that? Alright.
If I'm mistaken, that's Amari, right?
Yes it is. Ooh.
Girlfriend.
Alright, Amari, what's your armor class again?
14.
Nope. That's gonna hit. I realized that me saying nope was actually kind of misleading. Can you make a fortitude save for me, Amari?
Sure. Just want to make sure there's nothing else that I can do. Of course there's not. This is not going to go well. Big money, no enemies. Natural 20 again.
Natural 20, alright. So you are hit in the chest. You receive 3 points of piercing damage from an arrow.
Unnecessary.
She says.
I keep wanting to call you Shuri.
You're welcome to.
Alright, so you get... Oh! But you feel this thing starting to... You feel like this cold trickle inside.
As someone with experience with darts and poison, I am going to quickly extricate that.
You do, and you are able to save against it. You fight it off with the heat of 1,000 suns burning in your heart.
Well, we have one of our own nearby.
That's true. Here comes Johnny Glows Brightly.
teenage sun lamp.
Orlando's face has gotten significantly fatter.
I know, right? He looks weird and old.
Ball. There.
Alright, so that's going to bring us to Azalea.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, it is, dear.
Is anyone playing for? I don't know if anyone.
We don't have her spell list or her
Okay.
stats or anything.
We're going to say that Azalea is hiding under a barrel. No,
Cool.
that sounds terrible. I don't want to be mean to Azalea. What's something that Azalea could do that is useful that
Start talking about politics.
Yes. Yes. Start talking.
I mean, she's a wizard, doesn't she have spells?
Yes.
we don't have her
they
spell
are.
list.
Oh,
Hang on. Let
that's
me
a
message
problem.
Harley and see if
She could
What
cast.
spells have we seen her use in the past?
I don't remember.
Have we seen her use any?
She could cast light.
You mentioned she has ghost sound.
Ghost sound. She can cast
Yeah.
ghost sound.
Yeah. Ghost sounds to be useful.
Or this auditory hallucination is what she has.
You're
Is that
right.
something?
She does cast. She does. She does have auditory hallucination. I know that.
Make it sound like the archers have people coming up behind them.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
it.
Gideon.
All right. Sure. Okay. So what's the save they got to make against that?
Isn't that a wisdom save? A
Yeah.
will save?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think her
What sound
intelligence
did
is. That's a first
First
level spell, I assume?
Yes.
That should be a DC of 14 then.
DC 14. All right. First guy
Fail.
makes it.
Fail.
Second guy makes it. It was a good
Okay.
idea.
Darn it.
Don't roll so well.
I don't even know. I got the hot hand tonight for one dice. I have the hot hand. The rest are all terrible.
Could you maybe put it away then?
Give it to me.
Well, then come get it. All right.
I'm like
All
an
right.
hour and a half away.
All right. So this is going to bring us to Azalea moving.
I feel like Azalea would probably move away from any potential melee.
Well, she's about as far away from it as she can get. She's
You
orange.
said there's a cave, isn't there?
There's a little bit of an overhang. You guys are in that right now. It's not offering you really any cover from the archers.
I mean, if she wants to cover, people are the best thing to hide behind.
You're not wrong. I mean, the biggest person in the area is the biggest person in the area. Yeah, is Jareth is the biggest. Well, I guess by. I mean, he's not in combat. Would be.
Right. I mean, it's not cowardly, it's smart.
Yeah.
It's a caster.
1, 2.
She's also a halfling, so I feel like she would just
3.
she wouldn't hide behind the biggest. I feel like she'd just take a step to the side and hide behind Francis.
Actually, yeah.
She was right next to.
She can cram in there and get behind me. Yeah, that works. She's little. Alrighty.
Gotta love halflings.
I know halflings
Our
are great.
combat librarian.
Combat librarian. Guys, that should be our hashtag. Hashtag combat librarian. Alright, guys, this is going to bring us to Zim.
Invader Zim?
Zim is
Oh,
going to...
wait. Hang on.
What?
I forgot to add +1 to damage because of the singing.
Blorgadorg.
Sorry.
You're fine.
So it would have been 23.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yay, sneak attack.
He's still not dead.
Still not dead.
Oh, is that what is somebody is who's inspiring?
Clover's inspiring. Zim is gonna go. All right, he's about time to get some light in here. So he's gonna cast light over here. He's gonna cast light over there.
By the way,
Yes.
You have Felix and I mixed up on the map.
Do I?
Yeah.
You are purple and he is. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that, guys. That happened when I was moving Tasha. Good catch. All right. So Zim's gonna cast light over here. So that's gonna just sort of raise the level to like it's basically daylight in this hole now, or in this little I don't even know what to call it, basin, I guess is kind of the best term for it. It's basically just pure daylight in this basin.
Awesome.
All right.
You can do an
We
aura
need
thing
some
around the
sound
character.
about like lighting things up.
I can.
Wait,
I can
You know
actually.
we can burn brighter than the sun. Definitely what we need to
Yes.
be playing right now.
but
Yeah.
That's
you
what
can
our
make
bard should be singing.
auras. Light auras around.
Alright.
I don't know if you can do them around squares.
Than the sun
That's the light from Felix.
tonight.
See, I'm singing Daylight.
Daylight.
I don't know why, but like he said, it's as bright as daylight in here, and I immediately started singing Maroon 5.
Alright, so Zim cast it on a rock over here. And
I cast light on a rock.
20 feet. There we go. So, so this is where it is fully light. So, just for the record, so this is where it's light. Now, are you guys able to see this?
Nope.
Okay, well I
Yeah.
can see. Okay, you guys. Okay, cool. As long as I can see it, that's actually kind of what matters. All right, so Zim at that point he's gonna hide behind Jareth and go, "Who are they? What do they want? Who are you? What do you want?"
I'm also seeing Zim like on the other side of the lake from
Yeah.
here.
It's the only way I could get him over there. He's just hiding, but he's hiding in Jareth's square in case anybody needs to know. That's just the only place I can put him to get
Which
that.
one is Jared?
Jareth is Vilcus.
Jareth is Vilcus. It's so confusing. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Alright.
so we've got light spreading from him as well?
Yes.
No, the light. Zim cast the spell light on a target over here.
Does that illuminate any other archers over there?
Make a perception check with
And my back
advantage.
isn't to it, so I
Then
totally couldn't
you can't.
anybody who could possibly.
Can
see.
I see?
Yeah,
Can I? Do I need to
I
roll
rolled an
for it, or can
11.
I just see?
you can
You
make.
could toss me over there. I might illuminate some things.
Make a roll, please.
Probably get help with Felix
I
this
feel
time.
like if I tried to toss you, I would be pulling you closer to me.
Considering your strength is a 5 and mine's a 6 right now, it would be the most hilarious thing to try and watch.
Gosh. You know, just hoist.
Okay, so what would you roll for perception, Mari?
18.
18. All right, finally, you see this archer.
This with advantage?
Yes, it was with advantage.
Oh. 3.
It's okay. I'm just giving it to you on this one.
Nah.
I'm giving it to you in this one because now he's in the light because he rolled advantage before and he did not make it. So I'm not actually giving it to you. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said I was giving it to you. That didn't make any sense. He's right there. He had to re-roll when it became light, and he didn't do very well. So I wasn't actually giving you anything.
But did I see him or no?
You see him now. Yes, this guy.
I'm not even gonna try and figure out what we can and can't see anymore.
What's confusing? You see all these people.
They're like, no, like what you are or not giving me.
I wasn't giving you anything. I don't know why I said that. I just misspoke. You see the guy.
Is that the only one that I see?
Yep.
Cool. Whose turn is it?
It is actually. It's Jareth's turn.
I said that I have no idea where any of the archers are.
All right. You watch as his eyes kind of cloud over, and he picks up his drum mallet like a baseball bat.
Oh, he's a barbarian.
Great.
He's angry.
He's also a musician. Does that make him a barbarian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lets loose a cry and starts waving this thing over there, and he starts sprinting right at this guy through the pool. Unfortunately, he doesn't notice that there's a sharp drop-off in the pool, and he watches he's running across the side and just goes, and just disappears beneath the water.
Great.
You're kidding.
I'm not.
Did you roll a natural 1 or something?
Well, I wanted to. Okay, so barbarian has to make a barbarian. So the direct line to the fight. No thought of danger. What's the thing right in the way? It's a shallow pool. He's looking at you standing with 1 foot in it. Makes perception check with disadvantage because raging. Very bad perception check. Underwater barbarian.
Make a swim check.
Alright, this is gonna bring us to Francis.
Does he surface?
Francis. 1.
Does the barbarian surface, or does he just stay under?
The barbarian's under right now. Francis is up. What is Francis gonna do?
Does Francis use a bow or a melee weapon?
Francis uses melee weapons. Francis is...
Group has ranged weapons other than me?
Me. I'm entirely ranged.
Yes, that.
I can throw my spears. They're
Okay.
made to be thrown.
Yes, but your range is 30 feet no matter how far you could technically throw them.
This is true.
Yeah. I also have ranged magic. Unfortunately, only everything I ever have has a maximum range of 30 feet.
Francis is going to take off at a sprint at the red archer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Francis is sprinting towards the red archer.
You have a speed of 40?
No, that was
No, he's doing a full round dash.
full round
In
dash.
case you should get 12
It means you
squares,
should have
not
4 more squares.
You're right. Alrighty, here you go.
You have a range of 30 feet? Or
Yes.
speed of 30? Then yes, you should have gone 12 squares instead of 8.
Yes, you're right. Thank you. 12 squares instead of 8. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Hello there. Alright. Alright, this is going to bring us to top of the lineup. That's Amari.
The lineup to you.
Top of the lineup. Alright. I'm the red guy, right?
You are indeed the red guy. You're the red heart, not the red guy. You're the red heart.
That's what I meant. Okay, in that case, I'm very far from everyone. Why can I not see about 60 feet? Oh, there's this guy. This guy's not dead, right?
No, he's not.
No, but he's about to be.
Yeah, maybe focus
You don't
on
have to
someone
worry
who
about
isn't
focusing on him. You can move
surrounded
towards the
by
others.
enemies.
Yeah, the problem is I don't really have anything that can reach that far.
No, but you
So
can
move.
move towards the others. You have your movement.
I do. I'm trying to figure something out.
You have legs that reach that far.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't know about those.
And where's Stuco right now?
Stuco's with me.
Where's the armadillo?
Oh shit, I forgot about the armadillo. Where is the armadillo?
Hashtag armadillo.
I still can't reach any of these guys even if I use all of them. Okay. I am going to 4-round sprint into, or not full round sprint. I'm gonna use
Alright, so
relatively
you're not going to be able to get up on anything that is the light sand. That's like you could get up there. You'd have to rock climb to do it though.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna bounce to here, which is 20 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna bounce to like here. I just want to be in, and then to here. Like, I just want to be within like 30 feet of like everybody else. And on.
There, that's where you should be. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can do that? Oh, full round. I keep
Yeah,
forgetting
no,
about full round sprints.
Yeah, we know. We both full rounded over there.
Okay.
Wait.
Also,
You can't. You're fatigued.
Oh, that's right. You can't sprint.
freaking half. Never mind. All right, so put me back.
How do you want to do this?
I'm trying to think because that means
I'd like
that,
to leap up and cut him in half. Wait, what?
that means that I probably actually can't do anything this round because nothing actually has range of that far.
Wait. What about your Nope. I'm not gonna help you.
Yeah, what about your cat? What's your cat's speed?
That's a good question. The cat is.
The cat's not fatigued.
Can the cat full round sprint and then you cast through the cat?
Which will get him to about there.
We now have character sheets for Harley.
Nice. I will allow that.
Well, the problem is the cat still can't actually like reach anything.
Okay, well, is that what you want to do? Do you want to send the cat over there?
Sorry, I should not be getting. Why am I getting snippy? That's rude. Sorry, I need to be better about actually like knowing what I'm doing before I start doing things. Before I start moving. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go over here, I think. I'm going to check and see how long flare lasts for and possibly light up the other side of the pond. Because that might actually be of use to someone. It's just a burst of light. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm going to 4-round sprint over to here.
You can't full round foot. You can't full round sprint.
You're right. Sorry. I'm gonna go over to here.
You're going to jog lightly.
Yes.
Cool.
You know what you should do? Buy yourself some Twitch tonic.
So what?
It's a alchemical thing that can counteract exhaustion.
Ooh, I will try and find that.
So basically, what you're saying. It's basically what you're saying is, look, buy cocaine. It'll help you do more things.
Exactly. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
So
I mean, don't use it
go there.
regularly, but when you're in the middle of a fight for your life,
Yes.
it might be helpful to have something that suddenly makes it so you can move like normal.
Yeah.
That is actually true. All right, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna have Stuco. I'm gonna cast. How many of these do I get a day? Only 2. That's fine. I'm going to cast Acid Maw on Stuco and have Stuco run the rest of the way over to here.
Were you carrying Stuco?
Stuco's always moving with me.
Okay, no, okay, you're right. No, Stuco can full round sprint. So.
But I'm not actually gonna have him. So yeah, I will say that I picked up Stuco when I was moving.
That's fine.
Over here, and then I'm gonna let him go and run up to this guy.
He's not gonna be able to get up to that guy. He's gonna be able to get to this guy. This anything up on the light, up on the
upper level.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is a train wreck of me.
No, you're fine. Okay, we're all a little rusty on combat.
Really bad.
All right, so he does get to the green guy. All right.
So he's going to attack with his teeth that he has. Oh, the claw attack. He doesn't have a bite attack?
Is he claw?
No, he does. Yes, he does.
Is he attacking, or are you casting magic through him?
I am casting. So I used my movement, and I'm using my standard action to cast a spell on him.
Okay.
Can he then act, or does that count for both of us?
Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't count for both of you. My question is, can he attack and have the spell be transmitted through him? Basically, does it take an action?
No. The spell's not being transmitted through him. I'm not transmitting. I'm letting Stuco attack with his bite attack. I'm casting a spell on Stuco that will affect his bite attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, absolutely.
Sorry,
Go ahead. Okay, that was not actually clear. No, okay, no, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to make sure that he can actually act.
Oh, yeah, no, he can.
He's going to make a bite attack.
That sounded like it hurt.
Balls in freaking half. That really hurt. That is cocked. That I'm going to count because it's close enough. That really hurt, and it still hurts. Okay. I don't know if that's actually gonna hit. Okay, he gets 2 claw attack. So I think this first one is going to miss. Wait, what? Okay, this is 1d4. Yeah, so I don't think he actually has a. Does he have a base attack bonus? In any case, it's going to be under. Yeah, it's going to be like an 11 to hit.
11 to hit. That's not gonna. It's not gonna hit.
Yeah, to think about it. That's encouraging. Can he use 1 claw attack and then bite?
Nope, it's either 2 claws or a bite. That's usually how that works.
That's fine. The spell lasts for a while, I think. In which case, yeah, it's a minute. And the other one is a natural 1, so yeah. We're doing great today, guys. It's just fantastic.
What other one's a natural one?
He gets 2 claw attacks, and his second one
Okay.
was a 1.
All right, that's gonna bring us to the guy in between the two of you.
Don't I go right after Amari?
Nope. He went there. You guys just didn't know he existed at that point.
Crap.
All right, so he is going to look at you, then, and he is going to go. He says, in very, very heavily accented Elven. It's a strange accent. You don't think you've ever heard it before. With regards. He's gonna make an attack roll on you.
Okay.
And he pulls out both swords and jabs for you. You lean back Matrix style, and he misses over you. Try to do the cross scissors thing.
Yeah.
You go back, and he just misses. And he goes, "You have not lost touch."
Okay. So it's my turn then?
I see we need to keep someone for questioning.
It's my turn then?
Yes it is.
Alright, I want to continue that Matrix lean into a backwards roll. Combat roll.
Alright, acrobatics check.
It's okay, it's a 15.
Okay, you do it. It's not pretty, but you do it.
Okay.
Just
So I'd
hit.
like to
Wait.
Just,
I'd like to roll back to there.
sure.
Like a backbend kick over in combat.
Okay, now would he get an attack of opportunity? No, because it's a combat roll. Right? No, he would get an attack of opportunity, right?
Yeah, he would get an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
He will take it. He will take his attack of opportunity. Ooh, Ethan,
You don't get yourself killed.
what's your AC, Ethan?
A 16.
16? That's gonna hit, actually.
So he goes like this to
Yes.
try and attack me. I roll backwards, and as I'm rolling, he just kind of dips one of his swords down.
Yes.
He catches you in something.
He catches you. Alright, so that's gonna be... Oh, okay.
I don't like that sound.
Okay, so...
Then Mir's no longer having children.
Ooh! Ooh!
Okay, elves don't have many anyway.
Where's that gonna go?
Press F to
His or his butt?
press F to pay respects to Thenmir's lower regions.
Will it fix everything?
Oh my
Continuing
god!
on.
Alright, so Thenmir, you feel a deep gash into your inner thigh. You feel
Oh,
it
dear.
run down your leg almost to your knee.
That is the mercy of Andrew being a male and not wanting to talk.
Damn straight it is!
No female
How
DM
many
had
how many hit
any
points of
compulsions
damage?
About,
You
about
take-
pulling that card.
You take 7 points of damage, and I need you to make a fort save. What'd you roll for the fort save?
Die.
Nat
That is a
1.
lethal shot.
You now have 2 more points of strength damage added.
Really?
Okay.
How are you doing?
Spend money on an antidote kit instead of surgeon's tools.
Andrew, were you on roll 20?
I am on roll 20. I'm sorry if you sent me
Okay.
if I sent me a message. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. I just
No
my
worries.
message is just loaded in.
You're good.
All right.
So if I did a combat roll to get back to where I am, do I still have my movement action? Because I technically, I only moved 5 feet of my 30 feet speed. Because it's
Yeah.
a movement action to reload my gun.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to take the lightning crystal out, which it still has half of it in.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to replace it with a fire crystal and fire at the gray guy that just cut my thigh.
All right, go for it. Okay, it's gonna be with disadvantage because he's in combat with your sister.
That shouldn't mean anything. I can fire.
You
Hang
can
on.
fire at people in what? Right?
Well, no, you need a feat to be able to do that.
Yeah, no. If it's somebody in
That's
melee,
casting. Because the feat is combat casting.
Defeat. That's okay.
I definitely had to have something for also
Just
shooting.
curious, Mir, why lug that sword around everywhere if you're just gonna take a hit to get out of combat and shoot your gun anyway?
It's used as a cane for when his leg falls off.
Andrew, you
He
sent
carries his longsword, just a masterwork longsword, just to be an awesome looking cane.
All right. Where is does anybody have access to?
I take a -4 penalty on my attack roll. If you shoot or throw a ranged weapon at a target engaged in melee combat with a friendly character, you take a -4 penalty on your attack roll.
Okay.
So I'm rolling not with disadvantage,
Yes,
but at a
-4.
-4. So it's basically just a straight roll. So it's a miss because that's a 4.
Okay.
nice.
You fire and you hear a, and you guys see steam rising from the pond.
Also, Andrew, you sent. I think you sent your whisper to the wrong person.
Did I send my response to the wrong person?
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Oops. Sorry about that. Oh my word, I can't even spell. There we go. Alright. This is going to bring us to... Okay, so then you just went, the red man...
That was a noise.
The red man is going...
Oh.
And he is going to... He's going to drop his bow, he's going to grab a dagger, and he's going to attack Francis with it. And he misses. Quite badly, in fact. It's going to bring us to Clover. Clover's still inspiring people. Whoever is in...
I keep forgetting about that.
What is it? The radius is 30 feet? Or no, it's earshot. You guys can all hear this. Alright. Alright, this is going to bring us to the busy turn. It is Ven, the beige man, and Felix.
Go ahead, Felix.
Okay. Let's see. We've got a drowning barbarian, a bleeding elf. Is anyone else dying?
Not yet. Denmir's
So those are the only two that are in serious damage or danger, right?
Appear to be, yes, sir.
I have the same value of my hit points and my strength. That being 3.
God.
That is just like the... I'm fine! Just...
Won't somebody save my
What
life?
kind of an action would it be?
Struggling to stand.
I mean, I was coming to help you, but you said no, so...
What kind of an action would it be to drop rope into the water?
Dropping an item or handing an item off is free.
Indeed it is.
So just free action, drop rope into the water. And then,
Just... Rope!
yeah, well, holding one end.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Please take a whack at this guy. Or move, so I have advantage.
I don't hit people. I heal people, okay?
Well, if you
I'm
take
going
one step forward, then I can get advantage in sneak attack.
Does your character know what that means?
Yes, actually, I think that you'd know that fighting someone with split attention.
Your character?
Yeah, no. You would know that.
I feel like Felix would likely want to be away from a melee combat.
Yeah, I feel like Felix is
Guys,
the problem.
it's Felix's decision. Noah, it's your character. What does Felix want to do?
Choose, Felix.
You must
His
choose.
choice.
Here's the thing, if I move close and then try and cast my healing, I'm fairly certain he'd get to hit me.
Yes, he
Can you
would.
heal and then move?
He'd still get an attack of opportunity.
I have to be touching Thenmir to heal him.
So move to here.
Heal and then move to there.
Okay.
No, move to there and then, if you move there, heal, and then go anywhere, you wouldn't get an attack of opportunity, because you've never entered his melee range.
Okay.
So move. I'm gonna move and heal.
Yes.
Let's see. Which version of healing do I want to use this time? I will do. I guess I'll just do Cure Light Wounds again.
Sure.
You get 8 hit points back.
Yes.
Nice.
I am rolling well tonight for that particularness, anyway. I guess then I will grab my one remaining spear and turn around towards the man.
Aha!
And move to engage him.
Boop!
Why do you only have one spear left?
One of them shattered when it hit the rocks in the fire, and another one we cut up to make a parasol.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we had cut up one of your spears. Oops.
So it's cool. I still have one. That's all I need. Yes, so I'm gonna hold the spear out in front of me and walk towards him.
And look menacing.
Yes, the brightly glowing child is going to walk forward with the stick looking menacing.
Yes.
Bring me to me, and I would like to continue stabbing him in the back.
Yes. You like, so as you do that, the figure looks at you and goes, "You have made a deep mistake, child."
Do I get a redo?
But he's speaking in Elven.
He says that in
Felix, do
common.
you know Elven?
He says that in
okay.
He changes that to common. He shows the same very strange accent.
I need to roll. Attack. Counter. Advantage, right?
Yes.
Running no whammies.
Please tell me you nat 20'd.
Well, I nat 19, but that's a crit with a rapier.
Holy monkey.
Do I need to roll to confirm, or is
Roll-
20 odd going to do it?
20 odd will do it. You don't need to roll for that.
Come to me, pretty niceties.
Passes to hits, and my heals are on point tonight.
Oh, it's not going to be nearly as good. That's only
Hashtag
14
hits it.
points of damage.
Ouch! Aichi mama.
Please tell me he died.
He is still standing and swaying on his feet.
Shit balls!
Please don't hit me.
I thought that would take him out.
Please don't hit
I love you guys.
I'm gonna die.
I thought 23 almost took him out. And oh, Jesus, what level is this guy?
He's sitting at you going, "This will all be upon your head." He points at the reeling Finn.
Man, this guy has had 3 different accents. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, this is gonna bring us to the Beige Man. He's the Beige Man! The Beige Man is gonna take a shot at you again. You.
Who?
You. Sneaky woman.
Shit.
That's you! You guys hear a twang, and Tasha, you feel.
Is there another arrow stuck in my dreadlock?
No!
I've been like speaking in opposite
No! Felix, your spear raised. You look down into the hole in your armpit, in the armpit of your tunic. You hear another bang from on top of the hill.
Maybe you should get a job that you're better at.
Screw you!
Just because I said that, you know he's gonna crit on me next time.
Does magical healing remove the things that are still in the wound?
No.
So
So I have an arrow sticking out of my chest.
Oh my god!
So the wound healed around it.
It'll be a cool thing to show the ladies later on.
Oh crap!
I also have an arrowhead stuck in my chest, baby. Want to feel it?
the frick?
I should not have done that. I accidentally clicked over to Google. The world saw parts of my computer.
What are you saying?
I accidentally clicked over to my email. We have to edit that out somehow. Can we edit that out? Does anybody know how to edit that out?
Nope.
Is there something on the email you don't want the internet to see?
I don't know, just like private information. Alrighty. Tasha typing email. Dear internet, don't look at this. Yeah.
Where Shapiro and Entertain Thugs will find you and make you pay.
Shapiro and Entertain Thugs. Alright, this is gonna bring us to the green guy. The green guy is currently in combat with Stuko. The green guy, the green guy is gonna make a grapple check against Stuko. Alright, so what is your CMB? What is Stuko's CMBD, more particularly?
That's a really good question. 1 second.
It's base attack bonus plus strength modifier plus dexterity modifier.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what those things are.
And I'll dream of you, my darling,
Plus
when
10.
the nights are long.
So it's base attack bonus plus strength plus dex plus what?
Plus 10.
So 11.
11. He was trying to drop kick Stuko into the lake, but as he picks him up, Stuko gets a hold, like gets his back claws like in his pants. So like the guy can't let go, so Stuko is like holding on to his arms. Stuko is currently winning a grapple that this guy initiated.
He has claws. Can you take like a point of claw damage?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Eat.
Alright, so, yeah, no, he rolled a natural 1 in this combat maneuver.
Wow.
So he, like, picked up the cat, and the cat's just like... Yes.
Cat was like, eat it, sucker!
You hear, ow! Ow! Oh, no!
Stick was baring his teeth, which are very sharp and pointed, and...
That's the official Stuko base from now on.
No, it's not. Stuko is cool, and a cat that has saber. It's basically a small tiger.
Azalea, do something.
I'm sorry, isn't he an armadillo?
Respect his identity. He identifies as an armadillo loaf, as we all established.
A lot of quotes from the day.
This is armadillo.
Like half a page of quotes.
I know,
today
this is
alone.
beautiful. Oh, thank you, Noah, for the lovely picture. That will be added.
Good.
Alrighty. Alright, so now we're moving on to... I didn't tell you who we're moving on to. That's the problem. It's Azalea.
Oh, crap. I have her stuff. Hang on.
Then do something with her stuff.
Zendusa Singh.
These all stuff.
Mush. Mush.
How is the guy who is grey looking?
The guy who is Glenn currently has a cat attached to his chest.
No, that is the guy who is beige with the green.
No, he is
That
Glenn.
is grey.
Oh, it's Glenn. It's the man who is Glenn. He is in the middle. He's looking very, very gloopy with a strange blood.
Is he looking like he is very close to going down?
Indeed he is.
He's looking.
I can't understand a word of what's being said right
It's
now.
okay.
I'm not sure I can.
It's getting more jumbled.
Then she is gonna... did she tell me? She doesn't give me how many spells if she has of each.
Well, she has at least 2 first levels, so...
And she's gonna try a magic missile
Ooh!
the grey guy.
It's a great guy.
I think the last time Magic Missile was used by our party was when Eridine almost killed Castida.
Probably.
Yeah, did Rionok ever use it?
Rionok is magic.
Rionok was dead by then.
That's true.
But I don't think
That is 4 more points of damage.
4 points of damage. Azalea. Oh, sorry, the gray guy. Azalea goes shabam, and you watch as it courses out to him. And it hits him in the chest, and he goes, "Well, this is it." And he starts to fall forward. But then, as you see his eyes glow for a second. I need you 3 people right around him to make a reflex save.
Right around him, as
Yes.
in his threatened range?
Yes. That
not
includes
in his
you.
second range.
That includes you. You're within the range of this thing. Not within
A reflex save?
Yes, please,
So
sir.
this man just started falling towards me. That's
Yes, he did.
Dirty 20.
Oh no! I rolled a natural one.
Dirty 20. Oh, jeez, Felix.
Felix is
God,
17.
Felix. 17. Alright, so the two elves are able to avoid this. Felix, oh lord, Felix. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage from his exploding corpse.
Yep,
What?
that's fine.
What?
Felix is down.
Felix is dead?
How much negative can you go before being dead?
Yep.
Dead.
Negative con mod.
Negative-
con
No,
score.
Native con score.
If it's con mod, I'm done.
There's just a...
If it's con mod, you're dead at what? 1 hit point?
Oh, yeah!
Oh gosh.
I'm very close to being permanently dead.
What?
So, feel it. You look down and feel it. Like the elves, you guys are covered with a little bit of gore, like dark reddish purple ichor. It's dripping off of you, and there's like a remnant of like cloth and scraps of cloth all like lying around you and floating on top of the water. And however, Felix is lying unconscious on the ground. He's just covered in gore. There's a few like bones that you see like dissolving before your very eyes. Like it's almost like they're burning up, but they're not hot and disappearing. Felix is just covered in blood and cloth, and he has a sword. He has 2 swords lying on either side of him, and a little that's what you got. The swords are right there. There's the 2 swords, and there's a little tiny charm almost.
Out
On
of
the
curiosity, what
body?
kind of swords are they?
They are, as a matter of fact, they are 2 short swords.
Is resistance a concentration spell?
Good question. I have no idea.
No, it's not.
So I do technically still have resistance on me.
Yes.
Okay. Who's up next?
Who's up next? Alright, he needs to be deleted from this. Delete. Who's up next would be... Delete! 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 Zim is up next. Zim goes, oh, holy crap! And he just starts running over to where you are. He's gonna start running. So
Does
even...
the light stay the same?
The light's...
same spot?
Yes, because he cast it on an object.
Sweet.
Alright, so he's gonna run from here. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he's just gonna make it to Felix. And that's all he's gonna be able to do. He's gonna run over to Felix. Alright, that's gonna bring us to Jareth, who is currently drowning.
And there's a rope floating near him tied to a dead boy.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
You guys watch as you guys see, all of a sudden you see Felix starts to scoot slowly across the sand towards the lake.
Wait, hang on. But if he's being pulled out of my threatened range, that means I get an attack of opportunity, right?
Against your dead companion.
Yes, I get an attack of opportunity,
On the
right?
corpse of Felix, yes!
Wait, I thought
Okay.
Felix was dead.
No, Felix.
I draw the masterwork longsword and I stab it into his clothing to hold him there on the beach.
Oh, okay.
Don't you dare kill me permanently.
Holy cow.
You roll a natural. This is what the sword is for.
Oh my gosh, okay. This is nuts. Okay, now it's, why would one call him Tracy? That's not his name. His name's not Tracy. His name is Francis.
He's your character.
I know.
Character too.
Yes.
Interestingly enough, there's nothing in the description that says the luminous form stops when I die. It just goes in 1 minute increments, so
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I'm still glowing.
There's a shining dead boy being dragged across a rocky beach somewhere in fake Arabia.
Arabian Night.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
now I'm never gonna be able to forget that thing you told us about that, Ethan.
Alright, so incredibly enough, Francis did something very useful. Francis is gonna take his short sword, and he just rams it right into the guy's gut. And that's gonna do a
Yeah,
decent
you go,
bit.
Francis.
Francis is off living his own power fantasy. Francis just rams it right in the guy's gut. This is gonna hurt him. Nope, come back. Oh dang! I just rolled absolute max damage for my level.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, Francis just grabs the guy, runs him through, twists, and the guy just falls off the cliff into the lake.
Awesome.
He's dead. Alright. Is
Are
gonna
we keeping any of these guys?
Was it?
Are we keeping any of these guys for
Yeah,
questioning?
let's please try and keep one alive for questioning.
Alright, it's gonna bring us to Amari! Amari!
When the moon hits your eye.
Look at a big pizza pie.
That's
It's a
the
Mari. When the cat climbs your back and it scratches out your eye.
That is Stuco.
A master bard, Amari is not.
Master Bard Amari is not. Clover is
When you fall in
cringing.
the lake because you don't know how to swim, that's not Amari's fault. Anyone? Okay. Alright, so Amari is going to give deference to Stuco. Stuco is hanging on for dear life, looking very menacing. While he's up there, he is going to take a giant chunk, or try to bite down on this guy's leg and take a chunk out of him.
That's not where... That wouldn't be possible right now, because they're in the grapple. Like, he's clinging on to the man.
Yeah, but he can still bite.
I know, but he couldn't bite his
Take
leg.
his arm instead of his leg.
He could bite his arm, he could bite his face, he could bite his chest.
Take his nose
Not
off.
even on his leg.
What? Remember,
Sure,
he
fine,
tried
okay.
he tried to pick up the
I'm
cat.
just gonna take him apart, like, to the pain style.
To the pain. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that expression.
Explain why these small
Sugar
words
going
you're
to
sure to
sound
understand,
yeah.
you warthog-faced buffoon.
What is wait what is
It's impossible, you swine-faced pig.
him? Where is Stuco
No.
biting him?
Whatever is closest, be it the jugular or his crotch, I don't care. Andrew,
Be it the jugular or his crotch.
Whichever.
okay, realistically, y'all said that originally I was told that he was clinging onto his leg, so his head should be right about at his crotch. But Andrew's like, oh, he can bite him in the arm or in his face. Okay, I'm like, okay, fine, then it's the size of a man.
What I was trying to communicate to you is that he picked up the cat to try and drop kick it, and the cat clung on to him. It had his back legs in his trousers, like wrapped up in his trousers. That's why he couldn't get rid of it. And it's clinging to him right now.
Alright, fine, then it's gonna bite him in the jugular. Do I get any sort of advantage from being, like, literally right on top of him?
We'll see.
It's being extremely hard to miss.
That's interesting.
They're technically grappling each other, aren't they?
They are technically grappling each other, which would be that you bite attack. Would a bite attack have advantage if you're grappling?
I don't think so.
I'm
Okay,
gonna say
so-
no.
Okay, let me demonstrate with Saoirse, because Saoirse is awesome. If Saoirse is like grabbing me like this, Saoirse can very easily bite me in the neck, because it's not like Saoirse's over here trying to jump at me and bite me.
Yes,
But you're fighting
equivalently,
Saoirse.
he's also grappling the cat,
Yeah,
meaning that he can put his hand on the cat's neck and force it away.
That's fair.
this is true. Go
Cool.
for it.
Big money, no whammies, big money, no whammies. That's not a whammy.
It's not a Vammy, then what is it?
Not a whammy. Okay, so this is a bite attack. This is gonna take a second of doing, because it just is. I'm sorry. So that is 17. Well, let's start with the basics. Does a 17 hit?
17 would definitely hit.
Okay, then we're gonna not even bother with the whole total, because not a crit. It is a 1d10 bite attack. However, he also has Acid Maw, which means that I do an additional 1d4 points of acid damage,
Nice.
which does another 1d4 points of acid damage to the target on the next round. And then it does 1 extra point per round per cast. Okay, stop. Alright, so where's my d10? I need a d10. Irrelevant. That is really lame. That was a 1. Wait, no, is this a 10? Yes, it is. So that's 1 plus 1d4. That's a d6, never mind. That's 3. Oh, so that's 4 points of damage. Yeah, it's 4 points of damage this round. That is incredibly lame.
Alright, 4 points of damage. He's still wrestling with the cat. He and the cat are wrestling.
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 Down in the south, they wrestle.
While that is happening, then I am going to run up.
You
as
gotta
Amari.
climb.
Okay, fine. It's still within 30 feet.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's in 30 feet. You have to make the climb first. You gotta.
I'm not going over here. I'm going over here.
Okay. Sorry, you pointed at the beige guy.
I didn't.
Which one is the cat on?
The green
The
guy.
green one.
Thank you.
Because nobody feels like climbing up the rocks at this point. Yeah, so Stig is attacking this one. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna wail on him a little bit
Awesome.
with my quarterstaff.
Wall.
Do I get advantage because my cat is technically? I guess he's not technically flanking. I don't know how you want to rule that one.
But I'm gonna say because you're gonna try and not hit your cat. I'm just gonna go straight rolls
Yeah.
again.
That's what I figured, which is completely reasonable and fine. That is by no means gonna hit, so don't even worry about it.
What was it? Out of curiosity.
It was a nat 5, so
Okay.
like a 6 or something.
That's a miss. It's not
No,
even
it
an
was
interesting miss.
What'd you say?
It's a miss. It's not even an interesting miss. You take a big hack at his head. He just goes, ah! Like throws at the cat to try and block it, and you're like, you have to like do this weird jukey move. You feel like something in your shoulder twinge. You're like, that was a bad idea.
Oh well.
Yeah. All right. So it's gonna bring us to Fen.
Oh, before you do that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't. I can't move anymore. Never mind. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out. He's 55 feet away. So, I am going to... Holds barred. I'm going to take 2 steps to the left over to here.
Okay.
Gonna spin the crystal and lock Black Rose into thorns.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a thorns shot at beige.
Thorn shots at beige. All right. Make an attack roll for me, my man.
Sorry, Andrew. Inspiration is +1 to attacking damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it should be 5 points.
Taken.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's going to be a 13 to hit.
13 just misses.
Dang it!
You hit the cliff face
Did you include
right.
+1 from Clover singing?
Yes.
You hit the cliff just below his feet. Hey, here! Hey, here! Damn it!
Oh my gosh. Is this guy?
Do I do any environmental damage and potentially knock him off the cliff?
Interesting call. Let's find out.
Is this the same guy on the cliff that just keeps missing?
Yep.
I think we should tie him up.
Because weapon damage would be 8 damage.
Weapon damage would be 8 damage.
8 fire damage.
This cliff is on fire. This cliff is on fire.
You're falling into the fire, and then you will fall in the water.
Then you won't be on fire anymore.
Oh, yes, it
It's very quickly
does.
becoming canon that Amari is just
Oh,
really
wow.
hard.
Oh, my word. Okay. Ethan, this may be a little bigger than you had planned.
What do you mean?
Oh, God.
I mean, Amari and the green guy better start rolling.
Did you start a freaking mudslide?
I rolled a 98 on the percentile.
Oh my.
All
Gosh
right.
darn it.
So
Destroying the environment.
I need cat in beige. I need the green face cat. I need the face cat, and I need the world's worst bard to all make a save.
I suppose you could give that list again so I can put it in the quotes list.
That was
In beige, the green-faced cat, the
sorry. Green
Wait.
cat face. No.
Beige.
it's the the green-faced cat and the green cat face and the world's worst bard.
Faced cat.
Wait, what type is the
Cat.
reflex save?
Faced.
Yeah, it's a reflex save.
Natural. Oh my gosh, this die is amazing.
What was it?
Natural 20 for Amari.
Okay.
Ethan, if you can check that in the quotes to make sure I got that, I'd appreciate it.
If Amari is, you can say yes or no to this. Since I just got a nat 20, can Amari snatch Stuco off of his face?
No, Stuco's
Just
locked in.
roll.
Stuco needs to make its own save.
Okay.
You got it.
Thank you.
The world's worst bard.
I feel like after this combat, we all just need to start giving Amari shit for being a terrible singer.
Actually, I would not be upset about that. 17 reflex for Stuco.
17. All right, you, Stuco, and the beige guy are fine. The green guy is not.
Oh.
All right. So you watch as the collapse starts to happen. The green guy, he he starts to lose his balance. Stuco jumps back from him, going and, grabs onto you, and the green guy reaches out. He grabs the cliff face, and his hands just slide right off it. He tumbles down head over heels and lands right there.
Oh no.
Does he take any fall damage?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he takes enough fall damage that he is dead. You watch as he tumbles down. He lives, and you hear as he lands awkwardly on the side of his neck. You start, and he goes limp.
Beige guy, I'm questioning then.
So does the beige guy fall down and just make the save that he doesn't take damage and get crushed?
No, the beige guy was able to actually just dive that direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah.
Fenrir's missed shot just caused the green guy to fall to his death.
Oh, well, that's useful.
Yeah.
Am I still dead?
You were
Yes.
still unconscious.
You're not dead yet. You're only
I'm
most
not
Bring out the
dead.
dead.
I feel happy. I think I'll go for a walk.
Alright, I'm sorry, this is my job. My job to say something at this moment. This is going to bring us to the red guy. He's dead. Clover is going to stop singing, and she's going to run over to... she's going to run over, and she's going to try and hold you in place.
Boom.
The slowly skidding dead shining boy. Felix, that's his name.
Didn't someone go over to help heal Felix?
That was Zim. Zim could only run to get there. Zim was only
I don't
able to
see
get...
Zim on the map, though.
Zim is currently pretending to be a candle over here, just for the sake of light. Because you can't cast it on objects.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Zim is actually in the same space Clover is. Alright, this is going to bring us to Ven, Felix, and the Gold Man. So we've been starting with Felix. So Felix, could you please make a death save?
A what?
A
Death save.
death save.
Right. A death save? What do I roll for that?
Just
It's a
just-
Constitution save,
20.
Fortitude modifier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll above 10.
I got a 2.
Felix, you see that there's a long hallway. There is no light, there's no detail in this hallway, but at the end there's a small archway with blue skies beyond, and you see a hand, a long white hand, a tender hand, a feminine hand, you would think, is reaching down the hallway towards you.
That might be nice, except you did the tower campaign, and now all I can think about is the hallway with the animated wallpaper.
Yeah.
And it's creeping me out.
Did that?
Can I shake the hand?
you reach out to it and your hand passes right through one of the fingers, but it still is pulling you. It's pulling you towards it. It's just beckoning like this.
Blue sky sounds nice.
Blue sky.
Mr. Blue Sky.
Alright, so this is going to bring us to Van.
Do I take any more hit point damage?
You take 1 point.
All right. You guys need to solve this somehow.
We're gonna
Fast.
have to rely on them because I don't think anybody but you can heal, and we have no potions.
How much am I allowed to say? Go through his bags.
Well, look to, I don't think I would know that.
Felix has Felix tries to communicate via heartbeat.
Unlike said character from the Tower campaign, Ben has not gone digging through everybody's bags just to see what's there.
Yeah, klepto.
Hey, she didn't steal anything.
Right about now, I wish she had.
She has other problems. Oh god, what am I gonna do? How far is this guy?
Y'all have about 18 seconds to figure out how to save Felix. Like 18 seconds in game.
Huh.
Okay.
No.
Alright, this is going to bring us to... Oh, sorry, we're still in Van.
The beige guy is
Yes.
untouched.
Yeah.
The beige guy is untouched.
I'm gonna throw a knife at him, I guess.
Okay. Can your knives go that far?
I think we
Knife.
decided I had a 40-foot range.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you do. You may throw at beige man.
And if not, I can always, you know what, I will move
Yes.
around, or you know what?
That's an
Yeah, we'll
impressive
move
knife
around
to
the lake.
1, 2, 3,
Can I go diagonally there?
4 there.
No, as in,
Just point me-
it was here.
Point me where you want to be.
1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that's a tough angle because he dove that direction. He's like probably I mean.
Well, never mind. Then
You're-
I'll throw it and then I'll run.
Okay, sure, yeah. Okay, just
Um,
go for it. Yeah.
That's a hard miss.
Okay. You throw
Um,
it and Amari goes. And it just
gonna
dings off the
Try and
wall.
shout out. You surrender now, we won't kill you.
All right, and his response is, "Screw you, baby!"
You're terrible at your job.
All right, so he's gonna take one last shot at Thenmir, and then he's gonna run. Thenmir, what's your armor class?
16.
16. You watch as he uncorks another shot. You close your eyes. You open them.
Please tell me he hits me. Please tell me he hits me. This will be so funny.
Thenmir, you're feeling around. And then your hand goes to your head. There's another arrow through the dreadlocks. It's not even. It's like one braid higher than the other one. They're both smack next to each other in the same spot. And you just hear, "Damn it!" And then footsteps.
Maybe you need to consider a career change. I don't suppose you can catch him, Amari.
I can try. I would have to climb.
Crap.
If I see him running, though, I will make an attempt.
I don't think you can honestly see him from where you are.
If someone yells that he's getting away. Then...
If somebody yelled that, yeah, absolutely, but you can't see him from where you are.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can.
Okay, make a climb check for me.
Oh,
if you want to try and catch him, yeah.
Oh.
Are we now out of combat order?
Yes, we are. All right. Also, before we do one thing, let me. All right. Everybody, could you drop your earphones? I want to talk to Noah. All right. So, Felix, little buddy, as this hand is beckoning you. You all of a sudden hear footsteps behind you. Stepping.
I will keep going where the hand is beckoning me, but I'll turn my head to look and see what it is.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm not in like horrible pain or anything from all my wounds, right?
You're not in horrible pain. You're not feeling anything at all. At that moment, you see the hand freezes and pulls back very rapidly. Something steps around you. It's a strange figure. You've not seen the likes of this before. It is a creature draped in the clothes of your country.
Okay. So it's Stereosi.
Stereosi. This creature has the head of a deer, great branching antlers, the body of a young woman, and hooves on their feet.
It's a satyr deer.
The satyr deer is holding a double-ended axe across its shoulders. It's about 8 foot tall. Makes you feel tiny.
Hiya, my name is Felix. I'm gonna extend my hand.
It will lean down towards you. It will take your finger, it will take its 2 fingers under your chin and tilt it up until it's staring directly into your eyes, these deep animal eyes that you realize aren't really a normal color. They're almost like this crystal black color. It's like opals, but you can see color moving slowly under the surface.
Huh.
It will raise the axe over its head and swing down hard towards you. You feel it hit the top of your skull, and then you wake up in lancing pain with Clover and Zim leaning over you.
I'll scream.
Earphones back, folks. Yo, Ethan! Guitar boy, there he go. Seriously, everybody?
We gotta send him a message.
Yes, please do. Thank you. When I dream of you, my darling, when the nights are long, when the river meets the ocean, that's where I belong.
Great. You're the only one who's actually seen the message I just sent.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Hi. We're back. We're good.
We got one.
There we go.
And another.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
All right. So at the moment, as you guys are gathering around Felix, he wakes up shrieking.
Whoa. Oh, I'm not here. No, I'm on the other side.
Yes. What did you roll for climb check out of curiosity?
Are we back?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
Andrew,
Yes.
am I still at negative hit points? I'm just conscious now.
You are at negative hit points, but you are conscious.
Okay.
If you go conscious, that requires you to have stabilized and be at 1 hit point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he could be at 0. He's at 0. We'll say 0 because
You can. Yeah.
yeah, you're at 0. It does have to go back to
No.
0. Ethan is right about that. Because 0 counts
Well,
as 1. You're at 0 hit points. 0 counts
Once
as
I'm
1.
done screaming, or probably while I'm screaming, I'm going to use lay on hands on myself.
he wakes up shrieking.
Oh, I got a whole hit point back.
Oh! He's like panicking, like one hit point comes back.
Stop
But I am
screaming! I'm
stabilized.
trying to climb up here.
I don't need to stabilize myself?
As a
Right,
matter of
right.
fact, you don't. You're good.
Okay.
By the way, it takes you a long time, but you're able to clamber up to the top of this very sheer rock wall, Amari. You're able to get up there, and you're holding on, and you look around and you don't see where the guy went.
Anywhere?
Make
Not
a
running. Are there tracks?
make a perception check, or a
Running in
survival check.
sand.
Make a survival check at least.
Oh, poop. That should have been a 12. I forgot.
A 12.
Should have been a 12.
Okay.
I forgot about feet.
Okay, that's fine. You are moving very slowly. It's okay. That
And perception is garbage, so. Like, it's like a 5. No, it's not even a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it is a 5.
all right. So you're able to follow the tracks back to the path, like the main path, the road that leads down, and the road that leads back the way you came, or the road that leads down to the city.
Wait, then can I do survival?
I said you could, and you said you were doing perception.
You did not say survival.
All right, roll survival.
He absolutely did say survival.
Roll survival.
Sorry.
Those are two
Well,
different
then it's a
things.
7, because that's so much better.
Okay, you were able to track the tracks back to the main path, because like you guys are right off the main path. The main path runs past the top of this basin. You're able to track it to the path, but you don't know whether he went down towards the city or back the way you guys came up over the pass. You have no
Sorry,
idea.
that was really whiny. I wasn't actually that annoyed. But that's fair. Should I go out? You guys want me to go look? Go look. That's better.
No, we have enough problems here.
Okay, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna start climbing back down.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna catch my breath a little bit first.
I mean, you can just walk back down if you want.
Oh, I can? How?
Okay, so like the one thing that I was explaining, but I wasn't able to really show it. Like there's like a natural embankment down to the like you guys could, there's like you could go around to like the walkway, which would be like there's not a walkway. I'm sorry. You can just there's like natural steps that you could go down.
Where?
Like over here, like this is where the natural like you could walk all the way around to here and like go down like the natural.
Okay.
Place
Alright,
down the
I'll
beach.
swing around that
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
I'll run around that way or jog around.
All right.
whatever.
You guys are
Get
done
back
with
there,
this, so you're all out of combat order.
Is Jay, whatever his name, still underwater drowning?
Oh
Dead.
crap!
I
No.
gave him a rope.
Yes, he was pulling your unconscious body towards
Oh,
the water.
that's right. So Felix, you wake up and it goes, "Oh, Felix!" And also Felix just goes, "Whoop!" and just like scoots like right to the edge of the water.
Why do you keep screaming?
Carrying his clothes?
Yes, his clothes are just like ripped right from him. He's like goes like right through Clover's hands, and you're both like.
Can I roll an acrobatics check to try to dive on him?
Yeah, sure.
Preserve his dignity.
21.
21, you are able to grab on it, you're holding him, you're close to him on the edge, and just as you see that, you see a hand break the surface. You see
Is it close to me?
it's right there, is where the hand is.
I
Okay.
would like, this is a small thing, to try
Yes.
and commit to memory, face beige guy.
Face the beige guy, alright.
Give myself a good, try and get a good enough description committed to memory.
Okay.
And once I'm certain that Felix isn't going to slide into the water, I would like to pick up the charm that gray guy dropped.
Okay.
guy
So,
with the
Felix, are
accent.
you okay? Why are you screaming, aside from the fact that you were unconscious?
Well, I mean, and being dragged towards the water.
yes, and to make matters worse, Felix, despite the best efforts of your friends, you're now scooching, now you're like knee deep in the water, and the hand has disappeared from the surface!
god.
I'll grab the rope and start pulling.
Screaming, someone take the rope!
Yeah, I'll grab the rope and start pulling. I won't do any good, but I'll try.
Noodle Arms Thenbeer is holding on to the rope.
Slightly less noodle arm, but not terribly strong.
Alright.
Anna will go and try and pull.
Clover will dive on, and so will Zim. Zim's like hanging from the rope. You guys are just... Alright, everybody make a strength check.
Oh boy. Ooh, natural 19.
Nice.
So... What's the modifier of a 3?
-4.
Oh my god.
So, 15.
That's a big 2 for me.
A big 2 for... Okay, so guys, as we're saying...
He was almost incapable of standing because his own body weight is too much for him. He's doing better at pulling this rope than I am.
Thenbeer, despite your best efforts, you are now sliding into the lake with your heels digging up sand as you go at the back. Slowly you watch as first your sister, and then Clover, and then slowly but surely Felix start disappearing into the water as I have to say that the successive rolls for Jareth's swim checks have been 2, 10, 5, 2, and 1.
How is he dead now?
Well, for quite a while. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only been a matter of 30 seconds at most.
Yeah.
And depending on his constitution score, he can stay under for that many rounds.
Yeah.
So...
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so... if everybody has disappeared
what if you have a
under...
con of a negative? Can you stay under a negative number of rounds before you
No,
drown?
it's your con score, not your mod score.
Yeah. Alright.
So if you have a con of 7, then you can stay under for 32 seconds.
Alright,
No,
so...
42
Very
seconds.
entertaining.
So actually,
I
Ethan,
can do math.
I actually screwed this up. Felix would have to be the farthest. Felix would have to be the farthest back. Because of how the rope's being pulled.
Yeah.
So Felix is not in the water. But, like, your sister and Clover are well up to their shoulders in the water.
I'm gonna just start pulling harder. And
Yes.
say, come on, pull your weight!
Make a strength check with advantage?
Out of curiosity, where's the advantage coming from?
13.
Desperation. I believe in desperation advantage. I'll use it from time to time. Sure.
Can I also help, like, pull these people in?
Yes, please do. Oh my
So the rest of us
gosh.
make the check too?
Yes, please, all of you need to make that check.
Is this girl strength check?
Is this
I
with
like that we're-
advantage? For all of us?
Just for him. Sorry, I don't know why.
Include the nearly dead boy on the ground.
That's a 3.
Wait, why don't we get advantage?
Oh, you roll with advantage. You guys are desperate at this point. And it's all of you helping.
I like that we're playing a tug of war with 5 people against one man's weight sinking in water and losing.
So the first roll was a 2, and then we had this one, with which is advantage, is a 3 and a natural 1. So we're gonna take that big old 3 there.
I got a natural 20.
My strength check was a 2.
Ooh, okay.
So Felix is just
Yes.
lying on his back, holding onto it with one hand, just like pulling with one bicep.
Yes. Also, credit to Zim. Zim is at least pulling his body weight, but the ladies, Amari and Clover, are both just trying to pull slowly backwards. And bit by bit, you see first one fist, and then another, and then finally a very waterlogged Jareth being dredged up from the deep.
Spitting a fountain of water as he goes.
My friends, I have seen death, and it was beautiful.
Okay, over dramatic much.
Did it
Someone
look like a
open
deer
the
satyr with an
died.
axe?
What'd you say?
What?
Did it look like a deer satyr with an axe? I'm sorry. Did it look like a deer satyr with an axe?
No.
What are you talking about? Is that what you...
That seems like
Why
an
are you
awfully specific
screaming?
thing to say.
Is that what you were screaming about?
Was being in a pool of blood and being dragged toward a bottomless pit of water not enough?
First of all, the water isn't bottomless, and second of all, you're avoiding the question.
You also woke up screaming.
They make a fair point. They make a very fair point, as a matter of fact.
Can I look at the charm that I picked up? I'm ignoring Felix's response by this point because I don't honestly care.
Ouch.
You forget I met these people like a week ago.
That's true. Alright, so the charm that you see. Alright, here's what it is. It is a sun. It's a little
Not a
sun.
building.
It's a little sun. It's a red. So what it is? It's sort of like it's a wooden thing. It's shaped sort of like a flying saucer, without the cockpit. It's a flying saucer without a cockpit. Is what it is kind of the shape of it. There is on the back is painted a red sun with with four flames coming off of it. On the other side, you see that there is there's a slight sort of like there's like a raised device. It's a raised like bronze device that matches the painting on the back, and it's over an inlay of the device, except that the inlay is kind of flipped so that everything is like it's like a 45-degree flip, I think. So everything that was like anything that would be like on a right angle is now like this.
I have no idea what you're trying to describe.
Alright, Ethan. Alright, so you know what happens when you put two saucers together? Like that sort of shape?
Face to face or right side up on
Fa-
top of right side up?
face to face.
Okay, yeah.
Face to face. Okay, so it's like that. On one side, there is painted a red sun with four flames coming out of it.
Okay.
On the opposite face, part of it is carved in. It's basically, there's an inlay matching that pattern on the other side, and then there is a bronze a bronze device that also matches that pattern. It's like on top of the inlay, but it's offset by 45 degrees. Like it's turned 45 degrees. So that the four flames are now going northwest, southwest, southeast, northeast, rather than north, south, east, west. If you want to take it that way.
Okay. Can I try to rotate that bronze device so that it matches?
Yeah, absolutely. You turn it, and it protests a little bit, but it does turn and match.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens though?
I mean, you turned it.
Ethan's over there accidentally arming a time bomb.
Accurate. So you said it had like compass points on it or something?
No, I was just using that to illustrate the offset of directions. All right, so you turned it so it matches the inlay. What are you going to do? Is there something you want to do with it further than that?
Press it.
Can I press in?
Yes, you do press it, and just then, a tiny little, you hear a tiny little pop.
Nice.
All right, and
Does it open like a locket?
it does open like a locket. You press it and pop. It opens like a
Open
locket.
before the close.
And,
I'll open it.
all right, and inside, you find, basically, it's sort of like it's a like a wadded up cloth, and inside that cloth, there's like a little, a very very tiny, two very little tiny vials of a black liquid.
They're either poisons or they're weird potions.
Okay, I'm going to put them back in the locket, the thing, and close it and like rotate the lock back to the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
And is it on like a cord or a chain or something?
Yeah, it's on a little silver chain.
I'm gonna hang it around my neck next to the stuff that I received last night.
What'd you get
I'd
last
like to
night?
check the other bodies.
Sure thing. Okay, one is sunk in the lake. There's one that Francis killed. He just like he screamed and fell into the lake. He did the what was the scream? The famous scream?
Wilhelm
So he
scream.
did the Wilhelm scream and fell in the lake. And actually knows another guy who fell in the lake. 2 guys fell in the lake. The green guy is still on the shore though.
I'll go get him.
I would
Well,
like
yeah.
to cast a healing spell on myself.
Sure.
Felix,
Oh.
did you see something strange? What were you screaming about? If you don't mind me asking.
Death.
Are you sure you're alright then?
No, I am nearly dead.
I mean, mentally.
He's a kid who nearly died. What do you think? Also, I would appreciate if someone could pull the bodies out of the lake. I'm not the biggest fan of swimming.
It's fresh water. You guys are gonna have to dive for it.
Alright, after healing myself some, I'd like to. Is anyone else injured?
Not really.
No.
Okay, everyone else is fine.
For the most part, yeah. I can like roll a hit die on short rest.
Okay.
Can we actually roll a hit die at first level since it's like half of your hit die?
No, you just roll your hit die.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Yeah. You can't go lower than 1.
How do hit dice work in Pathfinder?
You can roll up to half
During
a short rest once a day.
And you just heal that many points?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to also use my hit die.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm not. I'm at full health. I'm an idiot.
Do I find anything on the body?
Okay, on the body.
Sorry, go ahead, Noah.
I'd like to know what was going on with these people, so I'm gonna go over to the green corpse and figure out if it's actually fully dead or if it's
I was
just
taking
unconscious.
the green
bleeding out.
corpse. I was going to the green corpse. I asked if anybody else could get the ones in the lake. Then
Right. I'm not getting the ones from the lake.
you're just going to join me at the green corpse.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so
Is it fully dead or is it just bleeding out unconscious?
he's dead. His neck is broken.
Oh, rats. Oh.
Anything
Okay.
on him?
All right, so anything on him? You find 20 gold pieces. You find 20 gold pieces, 1 short bow, 15 arrows. You find a tunic, padded armor. You find some desert moccasins. You find you find a knapsack with 1 day's ration in it. And a bedroll.
Felix would like to glance meaningfully at the gold pieces and then look at Ven and be like, and whisper, 10 each?
What did you whisper?
10 each?
Sure.
Oh! None of y'all heard that.
As a note,
Yes.
now that the adrenaline of the battle has worn off, I collapse to the ground because
Yeah.
my strength is so low I physically can't even support the weight of my armor.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there
Did
anything
anybody
we
notice
can
this?
do
Are we
about
too
that?
are we too busy strip searching a body?
You guys are just like shaking.
Yeah, pay
You guys are shaking this guy's pants upside down over his corpse.
I'm going to walk over to Stenmia. Is there anything that we can do about this?
I think I just need to rest.
Thinmere, I can help you.
Is it Azalea or
That's
somebody else?
Clover.
Clover, I think.
It's Clover.
Clover.
She's gonna come over and she's gonna. All right.
My name is Clover, a four-leaf clover that I should not overlook because you can help.
Amari, think you might want to stop singing before all of the world dies in agony over your terrible music.
Oh my
That would mean
god.
that I am a weapon, and therefore I should keep singing.
She's gonna heal.
Not when you have nothing to focus it on.
Ooh, she's gonna heal you for 4 points of damage.
I can put.
I am at full hit points. I
Oh.
have no
Strength
strength.
damage.
She will heal you and then hold up your arm, which will flap back to your side. And she'll go, "Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Thinmere. I can't help."
Unless you have some form of restoration, I think I'm just going to take a nap.
She's gonna like.
Stenmia, I can put you out of your misery and keep singing if you want.
She's gonna she's gonna shake your arm inquisitively and just watch as it just kind of jiggles up. Huh. That's
Yes,
strange.
I'm extremely weak.
My arm, it flops over the
you like-
ocean.
Felix is going to
My
walk up
arm.
and be like, leave him alone. Take his armor off and put him somewhere where he can sleep. He needs to rest so he can recover, but he can rest properly.
Felix,
Yeah.
please don't take my armor off. I'm wearing glamored armor. It is also my clothing.
Well, no, because here's the thing: is you say this, and Clover's gonna start like feeling her. She's like, she can't find any of the normal. She's like,
She can't find any buckles.
help,
Clover, are you feeling my brother's unconscious body up?
maybe.
I'm not unconscious. And I like lift my arm up halfway and just kind of like, fine.
Fuck you.
Thinmere, where do we take off your clothes? From where do we take off your clothes?
We've known each other too little time to discuss that.
That's gonna go to quotes list.
Her ears just go flat, and she's like, "Oh, okay, bye." And she's gonna stand up and just put like a distance between the two of you.
I'm gonna pull a blanket
I
out of
kinda
my
like-
bag and just
I kind of weakly chuckle and say, "It's quite all right," and then pass out.
I wanna walk over and pass out and goes, smitten.
I try to slap her and just like, hit the sand.
Just like.
Lullaby, go to sleep. It is time for Stenmere to sleep.
singing in accents is great.
While asleep, my
Yes.
hand picks up Black Rose and points it at Amari.
Amari's just gonna shift to a different angle. Go to sleep.
It follows you.
Zim. Okay, so so Amari,
To sleep, I can take watch.
Zim is going to walk over to you and is going to stomp on your foot and just go, "Lady, please," and then just walk
I'm
away.
just gonna reflexively punch him in the face. Oh, sorry. Don't step on me.
Make an attack roll.
Felix is going to what?
Felix is while this is all going on. Felix is gonna go over to Francis.
Yeah.
And say we need to get the bodies out of the water.
Oh crap! Hold on a second. I'm having a nose situation. Give me a moment here.
Nosebleed.
By the way, Felix, we were strip searching a corpse. Ben wanted to ask, actually though, are you okay? Because he woke up shrieking and...
No, I'm not.
Is there anything you can do to help?
Don't think so.
Well, let us know if there is. Having, like, kids get killed in front of you is not generally what one wants in the middle of the night. So. I'm curious, by the way, when you said the gods traded you your sight for the ability not to eat, right?
Yeah, he's gonna look really defensive and be like, yes.
I'm very curious. Like, did you just figure this
All
out
right.
when you failed to die from not eating, or did they just come and be like, "Okay, so here's the deal"?
No section. No
Like, what
issue.
was that conversation like? If it happened.
It was like blinding lights, and then I could not see, and I did not die.
So they didn't really tell you?
No, not directly.
That's really kind of not cool. Of them, not you. I mean, the whole not eating thing is kind of.
When I dream. Alright, so the no situation has been rectified. Alright.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. Is everybody else just settling in for nights?
I'll take watch the rest of the night.
Alright, be warned, it is... Wait, is it nighttime? It's nighttime, so it's actually probably about 5:30ish in the morning. Dawn's probably just starting to hit.
Alright.
Alright, and you were saying to Francis.
Yes. We need to get the people out of the water.
Alright.
I can go and help. I don't know how much good I'm actually going to be, but I'll do my best.
I mean, I guess we could try and make a survival check, I guess? We're working together. Yeah, no, let's try it. So, survival check, you and me, we have advantage.
14 survival.
Oh man, I rolled crap, so we're gonna go with that. Alright, so, you're able to go down. You find one of the bodies. You find the one of the guy that Francis killed and did the Wilhelm scream. You find him, you do not find the other. You only find one of the bodies, you drag this one up on shore.
Well, I hope no one tries to drink from this water source anytime soon.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the body out and I'm gonna start looting it.
The water is fabulously cold.
I'm gonna throw it up on the shore with the intention of going back eventually and floating around.
Okay.
And I will start looting
Felix would like to immediately check and see if the body is in fact dead beyond recovery.
It is very dead. It's very dead. It has 12 gold pieces. It has 12 gold pieces. It has an amulet on its neck.
What does the amulet look like?
Are you doing this near the rest of us, by the way?
I'm just wherever I pulled it out on the shore.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of squat over it.
You probably pulled it over there.
Then I'm over there.
Yeah, that's probably where you guys are at. Has an amulet on its neck.
What does the amulet look like?
It looks like a lion. Looks like the head of a lion.
Anything else identifying about it?
It appears to be made out of some sort of stone. Carved from stone.
Alright, I'm gonna pocket the gold and stone line with the intention of asking Azalea about it. Anything else that I find?
Not really. I mean, he's wearing sandals and clothes. He dropped his weapon.
Does he have any?
He's wearing padded armor. He has padded armor on.
What's bonus for padded armor? Is it just +1?
Yeah.
+1.
He's wearing very soggy padded armor, and he has he does have a dagger in his belt.
Can I take that, please?
Not the
Do all of
fighting
your characters
first.
collect daggers?
It's because I don't have a blink back belt. Since daggers are at this point my only ranged option. Casita did it because I could only get ranged death attacks, because death attacks need to be made with a melee weapon. so I could throw daggers, and it was the only way I could get a ranged death attack in. Ben is doing it because it's my ranged option.
Hmm.
I'm gonna keep the gold. Just because I'm the only one standing over here.
Also,
And
you got a problem with collecting daggers, man.
yes, it's against my religion.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
You don't know what my religion is.
Is this you or Amori?
Amari's religion?
You don't know.
May very well be against Amari's religion. We don't know.
Amari has a weird
Regardless, can I have the dagger?
Yes, you please.
If I come over there,
If you
and
give
see
it.
Yes, 1 second. I'm gonna come over in a second. I do want to float in the. You know what? No, I'm gonna go over. If you asked about the dagger, I will give it to you.
Yeah.
You're welcome to it.
Yeah.
I will give you the dagger, and I'm gonna.
I'd like to
go
try and
to
retrieve
the-
the one I threw, by the way.
Okay.
DM.
Retrieve her dagger.
I didn't hear what you said.
I threw a dagger, so.
Oh, that's right. You can retrieve it. It's fine.
I'm going to go to Azalea and show her the amulet. Azalea, have you ever seen something like this before? Also, have I ever seen anything like this before? Do I recognize it as being anything?
No, but make a knowledge religion check.
Knowledge religion, yeah.
You can roll one for her.
Yeah,
Oh,
no. It's
good.
like a straight. Nope,
Yeah,
He
no.
has a 22 knowledge religion.
All right. Okay. You actually kind of know this. This is exciting. All right. So let me give 1 second. I just want to consult. Give me a moment here. I'm consulting my notes. So I'm trying to remember. Yes. All right. So what'd you roll for it?
22.
22. All right. So she knows that this is an amulet that is used in the traditional Tabaxi religion of Jalbar.
As in, not the Amansul?
Yes, it's an amulet of one of sort of the three intercessors. She explains this to you that there is an ancient belief that there are these three intercessors between Amansul and the mortal world, and she says she knows it belongs to one of the intercessors, but she doesn't remember which one.
Right.
Okay.
Those are the three intercessors are the patrons of the three major temples, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on. Do I feel any different?
No.
Cool. I'm going to.
I mean, you're not thrilled about. Actually, when the metal hits your skin, no, it's carved stone. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You feel nothing.
I'd like to detect magic it.
Sure.
I know what that feels like. I feel nothing.
Amen.
What?
That got dark fast. It's not
Ethan
magical.
and I are lamenting our depressing lives.
It's not magical.
Okay.
Wait,
Sorry.
what did you guys say?
I said I know what that feels like. I feel nothing.
These two.
What?
I'm going to feel.
True.
Oh, I froze. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm gonna go float for a little bit in the water, and then I'm gonna go sleep.
You'll float too. You'll float too.
Else floats in water.
What?
Duck. Nope.
What?
Nobody. Okay.
But
I don't
She's
trust the
like
duck.
him than a duck.
I'm gonna make a sense motive check on the duck.
She is made of wood.
my gosh.
Sense motive on who?
No, that's a reference to the tower campaign.
Yes.
Yes. I don't
Oh.
trust the rubber ducky.
Oh. I couldn't understand what you said, so it's just like, wait, what? Why is someone sense motivating my floating in the water?
Tasha versus Duck.
Yeah, Felix is just gonna go sit off to the side somewhere and stare and think.
What the? What is this picture doing? This is disturbing.
Yes, I'll just
Anyway.
watch.
Probably holding some sort of liquid.
No, he's flapping his hands around. You must know.
Somewhere
Really creepy.
beyond.
Alright, I'm
Alright.
gonna go and I'm gonna like shake myself off and then I'm gonna go
All right.
I'm gonna take off my armor this time and hide myself under like some sort of protection so I don't get stabbed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right.
Because fatigue sucks.
So everybody's just sort of flumped at various points across the beach. And we're going to pick this up... Wait, what time? All right, so this is probably going to pick up around, like, noontime. Everybody just kind of... So around
Are we still
noon...
going?
Yeah, we're still going. All right.
Good morning, everybody.
It's like about noon.
How much strength score do I recover having slept a long rest?
You should get it back.
The arrows that we recovered,
Yeah.
they have poison on them?
Make a something check. Make a something check. Perception, I guess.
Well, that something probably won't be anything good because it's natural.
Natural 8. You don't know whether or not the arrows are poisoned.
Can I look?
Yeah, you can make an alchemy check.
From a weapons crafting check?
Yeah.
Wait, how
also
would that
the
help?
It's between 18 and 22.
Okay, you notice that at the tips of some of the arrows, there are arrows that have blue paint right after the tip, and you see that those appear to have the remnants of some black liquid that has dripped sort of down them a little bit.
So now we know what the vials are.
But it's nothing useful.
You're not sure.
Stab it into yourself and see.
No, thank you.
Just as a note, Andrew,
Yes.
Felix does not go back to sleep. He sits there the rest of the day.
Sure thing.
So you're gonna stay at 1 hit point.
Stuko,
No, I healed myself with magic past
Yeah.
that.
And
His spells won't recover.
he still gets a rest, he's just not sleeping.
Yeah, he's not really in a sleeping frame of mind.
Yeah, no.
Stuko will run up to you and curl up in your lap.
I'm going to relay the information about the poison on the arrows to my sister because she's more familiar with the concept.
Sure.
Okay. There's poison on the arrows. We can keep that and hope that we can use it later, I guess. But no, I'm a tinkerer!
Does that make it if there's poison on the arrows, is it likely that the vials that you found are also
Did he tell us
poison?
he found vials?
You guys don't know about them.
Yeah, that's true.
However, I would like to take a step away from the group, reopen the amulet or the locket, and do an alchemy check on them to see if I can pick up what they are.
Sure thing. Go for it.
22.
22.
Nice.
All right. So, you aren't entirely sure what they are. You've never seen it before. But you do guess that just from what you're able to see, it is a poison that would be applicated.
Applied.
Yeah. It was something that it would probably injure on contact.
Does it need to be introduced to the bloodstream?
If it injures on contact, then likely not.
It looks
Since
rather.
all of these were happened with an arrow, which was cutting into somebody.
Actually, no. You're actually probably right. It would need to be in the bloodstream. I'm sorry, I misread something. You see, it's very gloppy. It's very gloopy. It has it's almost like maple syrup. Like it's even thicker than maple syrup.
So it's very gelatinous.
Yeah, it's gelatinous.
Poisonous jello.
Moves very slowly, almost molasses-like. All right, so now it is noon. Is there anything else you guys would like to do this evening?
It's like
It's
noon,
noon.
you said?
It's noon.
This
Yeah.
evening meaning this session or before we...
This evening meaning this session.
We should probably
Um,
pack up and start heading towards the city.
Yeah.
Felix would like to make an announcement to everyone. Before everyone heads out, he's gonna show them the little clay vial. He's gonna be like, this. If I ever am unconscious like that again, I have this in my backpack. Uncork it and put it near my face. He's gonna put it back in his backpack.
And near your face, do you mean force feed it to you?
No, as in where
Okay.
it would be near my nose and mouth,
Okay.
but not
Will that make you?
ingested.
Will that make you wake up, like
Yes.
screaming?
Am
Or
I-
just normal?
You mean?
Am I familiar with the concept of smelling salts?
Yeah.
Very
Are
small
they smelling salts?
Yes.
Understood.
Alright.
I would like
then-
to go over and apologize to Clover, by the way.
Oh, and she'll say, for what?
For my immature, offhanded comment at your attempts to help me last night. Well, earlier this morning.
It's quite alright. I didn't think anything of it.
Would you like to come with us to the city?
Oh,
You and your friends are both welcome.
You should go home. Should be
she
fun.
she looks at them, and Jareth goes, "We need more ale to drown our sorrows and our fears of our brethren who have since struck out." And Zim's going, yeah, sure, thanks, man. He's gonna walk over, he's gonna shake your hand.
As in, he's coming with us?
Yeah, I'm coming with you.
Is he drunk already?
Who? Him? He's gonna point at Jareth.
Yes. Or is he just overly eloquent?
He's overly eloquent.
Cool.
He's always high on a fantastic drug known as himself.
A narcissist.
Terrible.
I'm very familiar with the concept.
You should talk about other people sometimes, Jareth.
But is that not the goal of our music? Is to create a singular feeling in people when they experience us.
Never mind, I have different advice. You should just go and talk to Francis for the rest of this trip. I have no idea what that just turned into. You should
Francis.
go talk to Francis for the rest of the trip.
Francis, my
You guys
friend,
think about
I am told
each other.
that you are a kindred soul. Come, let us conversate. Come, let us investigate the depths of the mortal soul. Francis just gives you this look like,
How could you?
How could this happen to me?
Ben wants to sidle over while Fenrir is offering to have them come with. He goes, smitten.
And this time I actually do slap her. Playfully, but
Also, in all honesty, Ben, you and I need to have a chat sometime today.
That means
and
you're
I
a double
follow
friend.
her.
I'm okay not doing that this session if you want to go, but
No, I follow you and we can have the chat over Facebook Messenger.
Alright.
Then you're in trouble with your big sister.
We are nearly equivalent in age.
Same difference. You're still in trouble.
no.
She relinquished the right to be the boss of me many, many years ago.
When she left you.
Why was that immediately implied?
I don't know. Because you've been implying it a lot.
Ben, looks like your temper's actually starting to rise here. Ben is starting to look legitimately pissed off.
I'm gonna drop it. Sorry, Ven. Didn't mean to. I'm going to go now. She's gonna kind of shuffle off and find to go.
I think it's interesting. It's like every session there's a new person that Gabrielle's character. What's your name? Amari?
Yes.
Ticks off.
Yeah.
Yeah, takes off.
Amari has a low charisma, but I didn't want her to be standoffish. I just
Your role playing is great,
talked way
actually.
too much. Thanks.
You're like Casita, but less vicious.
Yes, Amari knows how
angsty.
to be nice. She's just like really awkward in general, and is just like, let me say whatever comes to mind.
Yes.
You have no filter.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the word. Thank you. I couldn't think it out. Anyway, sorry.
And you don't even have Kaz to make fun of with the no filter.
I know I
It's
miss
true.
Kaz. And
Kaz
I
is
could
the best thing for a low charisma character to have.
Gosh,
She was just
yes,
the perpetual thing to make fun of.
literally.
Rip Kaz.
Kaz is
And
gonna make a
remember-
comeback if you keep it up.
Kaz better make a comeback.
She'll be an angel in this world, left over from the last one.
I
I don't think she's capable of being an angel.
believe you were referring to Saint Kazaroth.
I think she's gonna be a lich, and she's just gonna be like in a castle, just chilling.
Yes.
Yes.
She's
Yo,
like, hey
what's
guys,
up?
how's it going?
Yep.
I used to be part of an adventuring party like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee.
And also multiple children into the womb.
I took multiple children to the womb.
And then magic died in my world.
The magic died in my
I wasn't
world.
much of an adventurer anymore.
And then my
Mom. Mom,
world
Dan.
died, and then my
Mom,
husband
Dan.
died, and
Wait, what was that last
and then
line?
my children, and then my world died, and then my husband died. And yeah, I haven't done
Yeah, I
Kaz,
just shot myself in the hand after a while.
but I'm a lich.
Honestly, Kazaroth could pull off the depressed evil way too well.
Oh no, she could.
Well, that was her entire.
She was depressed evil. That was her entire starting alignment, depressed evil, and she ended up as good, as confused good at the end.
Yeah, no, she was definitely depressed evil when we first met her, and then thanks to
I would-
Nick,
I would like to start a petition to create a different alignment chart, ranging
have
from confused to depressed on what used to be lawful to chaotic, and then good to crazy. From the good to evil.
depressed crazy.
Depressed-
Joker.
Depressed.
Yeah.
What was depressed crazy?
The new
The
Joker.
Joker.
Yeah.
The Joaquin Phoenix one.
Alright, I do believe this session is good and over at this point.
Yeah, we've wandered far.
So,
now.
you guys are packing up to leave with your new friends. Your new friends, what are they called? The Blood Moon Bards? Is that them again? Give me a
It was
minute.
the Blood Moon something.
The Blood Moon. With your friends.
Before we leave,
Yes.
Felix is gonna ask if anyone has a shovel.
Has a what?
A shovel.
No.
Weirdly enough, Francis might actually have that.
Why?
Because Francis brought random
Several
crap.
corpses.
Oh no, not for you. Why do
Oh,
you
okay.
have one? Oh, and Tasha dropped.
Francis has a sewing needle, an empty flask, a hemp rope, armor, one candle, and a sword.
Her computer crashed.
He can't help you.
I'm go- Okay, this is a little bit ridiculous. I'm going to try to find a piece of flat shale along the edges of the water. And I'm going to take... This is, like I said, this is ridiculous. I'm going to take the piece of flat shale. I'm going...
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Shut up! With said piece of flat shale, I am going... I want one about that big.
hmm
And I'm going to take the skull. Does the skull have a jawbone on it? It doesn't, right?
It does not. Yes.
It does not. So I'm going to take the skull, and I'm going to, like, try and cap the skull with the shale, with some like pebbles
Yes.
inside,
Okay.
and start shaking it to smooth out the inside of the skull.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to hold my hands over the eye holes, but just go with me on this, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
shake it. I'm gonna shake it to smooth out the inside of the skull,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take a stick, like a forked stick, put it through the eye holes, and tie a rope, and hand it to Felix as a shovel.
Oh my god.
That's genius! I love it! Make like a, I don't even know, like, just make an intelligence check.
19.
It works! It actually works!
Oh my gosh.
Why not just use one of the cloths we have instead of shale?
I needed a rigid surface.
Everybody is kind of staring at you.
It does work, does it not?
Yeah, let's bury the bodies before we go.
I do want the skull back.
He's going to give you a look like he's somewhat disturbed by that.
Alright.
Also by the human skull shovel.
Skull Shovel. Skull Shovel would be a great name for our group!
I'm thinking of naming the skull Abednego.
That's an interesting name. What does that mean?
I don't know exactly. It's a word that I probably read at one point. I'll see if I can recall what it means.
Do you know why it reminded you of that?
I have no idea.
Interesting.
And then I'm going to take said shovel back from Felix because he's not doing anything with it and start digging a hole.
Oh my god! Yes, Felix is like in a stare down with the eyes.
So are you like just digging a hole to bury the bodies, these skeletons with the skeleton?
Yeah, it's pretty metal, isn't it?
Just
Extremely metal.
In the background, you see Francis like leaning away from what's his name? From Jareth, who's going bum 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 bum, bones lead to bones, digging ever down. He's like writing a song in his head. Bones lead to bones. Bodies
I'm
on
going
top
to
of
whisper
bodies.
to my sister
Yeah.
and get her to go over to the camp and see if she can find any alcohol to give to Jared.
Bones after bones, bones upon bones, graves open wide. The
I'm gonna start
arms,
harmonizing with him.
bones,
Bones and the bones,
bones on
in the holes,
bones.
and we put the bones in the holes that we dug with a bone.
Sing with me, sisters! When he yelled.
Can I fire an ice shot at their
after
feet and try and
bones.
freeze their feet to the ground?
You certainly can.
What exactly is happening?
Bones after bones,
With
bones
the
on top of
and
bones,
then holes in the
bones after
and we're
bones,
making holes with
bones on
bones
top
with
of
holes.
bones.
Am I successful?
What'd you roll?
With my attack bonus, it's a 7. I'm aiming at the ground at their feet, so it shouldn't be that hard
You
to hit.
hit the ground and
I
just
mean, my reflex save was a 4, so yeah, I'm stuck.
bones after. No, better yet, she doesn't get stuck. She steps on it and slips and just lands flat on her tuchus.
I'm gonna say, ow. But
Bones
there's
after
in the
bones
hole
of
that I
bones.
fell on, and there's holes in my-
The next one is in your head if you keep singing.
Clover is just gonna push your hand away. Just stop. They're fine. Talk to me instead. Talk to us instead.
Is she talking to me?
She's talking to you.
Okay. I'm gonna put the gun away and keep digging and start just kind of complaining and muttering to her about how it's impossible to think with this cacophony.
I'm gonna start whispers. I'm gonna run over to them
Smitten.
and I start
Hold on.
kind of.
Is Clover the lichen?
Yes. She's gonna pull.
Again.
Love is
Clearly
racist.
Love is no longer racist again.
Love is no
Yeah.
longer not. She's gonna pull out her lute and just play very quietly while you're shoveling.
Is this like
You were
the
implying,
four
Noah?
horsemen
What's that?
of? Is this the four horsemen of like socially politically incorrect love, disabled love, racist love, sexist love, and we haven't discovered the fourth one?
And we haven't just. Alright, on that note, we're going to end. Can we get some quotes for this evening?
We absolutely can.
Oh, also, hi to Scott and Kira. If they're out
Kira
there.
is not here today.
Kira's not watching. She's an episode behind.
Yes.
Lame!
Alright. You want to start, Tasha?
Go ahead, because I'm still getting there.
Okay.
To quote the great Kevin Sorbo, disappointed!
Dude, they're trying to read.
Sorry.
So basically, Felix casts spells because he's cute? Gabrielle.
It could be that he's so ugly. Gods are like, we gotta give him a break somehow. Gabrielle.
I am green and I am snucked. Tasha. Continuing later, I will snuckedly stick my rapier in this man's back.
It's a rogue being a rogue. Noah. Hashtag just rogue things. Andrew.
My Freudian slip of good lard.
There is an arrow in your dreadlocks.
That's right, there's still 2 arrows in my dreadlocks.
Yeah.
I never removed them. I'm gonna leave them there.
Yeah.
Please.
You fight it off with the heat of 1,000 suns in your heart, Andrew. That's because we have one of our own nearby, Tasha. Your personal boy heat lamp, Andrew.
I thought that was Gabrielle that said that.
Oh, go ahead.
I thought that was Gabrielle that said that about the heat lamp.
No,
Was it?
not.
Wasn't you?
No.
Oh.
You said that.
Ooh, he's gonna hit you as you roll back. Andrew. That doesn't sound good either. Goodbye to Thenmir's future children. Gabrielle.
The cat was like, eat it, sucker! Tasha.
Is it a depressingly good impression of me?
Yeah.
It's very quickly becoming canon that Amari is just the world's worst bard.
I need Captain Beige, the green-faced cat, the green cat face, and the world's worst bard to make a save. Andrew.
The slowly sliding, dead shining boy. Andrew.
Thenmir, where do we take off your clothes? Clover.
Excellent. Alright.
Oh.
Is that it?
Andrew,
But
can I roll a knowledge history to see if I recognize the stuff that I saw?
yeah, sure.
Can I also roll a knowledge check to see if I recognize the dude that was, like, seriously holding a grudge on me?
Sure.
What would that be, a knowledge history, or...?
That. Oh gosh, wisdom. I would almost be tempted to say. I have no idea. Intelligence
Is
could
he like
work.
trying to recognize a person? I feel
Yeah.
like it's just straight.
I feel like recollection would be intelligence.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, that's
It's crystallized
15.
knowledge. 15. You don't recognize that dude from Adam, and all you really saw were his eyes and the bridge of his nose.
Before he detonated.
Yeah, before he
upon
detonated.
death.
Yeah. And
I
also
got a 15.
15. You recognize some stuff. I think I'll send you an email about that during the week about what
Okay.
you recognize.
I know I had some recognition of these things. Is the exploding on death normal? What I know?
Through the grapevine. Yeah, you've heard about it. You've heard about it
Okay.
happening. You don't know if it's normal, but you've heard about it happening.
Okay.
All right. On that note, we end in the blazing noonday sun of the Jalbari Desert.
What was the name of this episode, out of curiosity?
Just one of the guys.
Just one of the guys. The episode that I had because it was the only guys when we started streaming. So I don't know. We can always change that.
Not the dead shining boy?
I should make it the dead shining boy.
The dead shiny boy being the dead shiny boy. I like it.
Or just one of the guys too. The dead shining boy. Alright.
The
Good night, Kira. We know that you're not watching
Yes.
right now, but you'll be watching later. So good night.
Good night. Just hold on. I just got one of the guys to electric dead shining boy Buggaloo.
Boogaloo. Also, Buggaloo, not Buggaloo.
Okay.
Is it
on the
too?
other hand, it can't be much worse than Dolly the Sheep as a name of an episode title.
No, it's better than that. All right.
Still can't believe you did that.
All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, Kira.
Good night, Kira.
Good night, Scott. Oh,
Peace out, Scott.
Yep.
We can't say good night. We can